We're going to go on the radio here in a second. Right now we're on the you and your thing right there. Freddie Mac. Time travel Monica Brooks from 20 years ago. Here we go. Pushing live and going live. It's a big day.
It's International Left-Handers Day. Congratulations, Zack.
Oh, it's my day?
Yes, Zack, you're left-handed.
It's for me?
It's all about you.
Today is all about me today?
Uh-huh.
You mean it's not?
Sweet Fred.
Happy birthday
What is up?
to you.
Freddie Mac
Thank you.
is all grows up today. We should say good morning. Thang in the house and live. Zach Jackson, Freddie Mac, and KT.
Oh, hi.
Look at you.
I know. It's early. I'm surprised I'm here.
Yeah, she's awake, too.
I know.
It's pretty much the
It's
same
his coffee.
reaction anybody has anytime they join a morning radio show and they're not used to it. The first reaction is, how do you do this every day?
It's so early.
Yeah, I thought I would be dying, but I'm actually good.
Okay.
Not too bad.
I'm good.
It's the second day that hurts more than anything.
Oh, don't tell me that.
Yeah. Yep. But you're in the house, and it is Freddie Mac's birthday today.
you.
Happy birthday. How old are you?
Appreciate it. I am 27.
Oh, growing up.
27 years old.
27. I remember it well. It was the year I started getting heartburn. That was.
Jeez. I got so
sign of
much to
getting
look.
old.
Yeah, I got a lot to look forward to, man.
Yeah.
Woo,
Well, it's one of those
I'm
things
excited.
where you start realizing, oh, wait a minute, I'm starting to grow up. Things are happening. Things are changing.
I'm a big kid now.
For real.
Your body starts shutting down. It was the metabolism and heartburn year.
Yeah, it was a year ago that, according to law, I'm not allowed to be on my parents' insurance. So it is the anniversary of having my own insurance, being fully independent,
Oh, look at you.
and it's something to be excited about. I'm an adult. I'm
No,
a
it's
man.
not.
And KT,
I'm
when
good
he-
over here.
when he says fully independent, he does mean still on his parents' cell phone plan.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
Outside
I
of
still do that.
Are you really?
Yeah, I pay like my phone. I pay for my phone line, but I still give them the money. It's cheaper. What do you want me to do? I'm a young.
They cut me off of that.
Really?
Yes. And I'm 24.
Yeah, KT's still a child. She's
Yeah,
24
well.
years old. I just realized you can flip her age around, and that's mine. Oh, my God.
Wow. How does it feel?
Yeah. Well, I still pay them.
Are you behind on
my-
any payments? Are you currently up to
No,
date?
I am up to date because I do miss a month from time to time. But my dad now has Cash App, so it's a whole lot easier than mailing a check or trying to wait till I see him again, give him some money or something like that. So it's
So
a
what
whole
you're
lot
saying
easier
is
to
he got
keep
so
up.
sick of that, he joined technology just to get that money from you.
He made it easier to make sure he got that money. Yeah. That's
Morning
true.
Thang. We are here. You want to catch the live video feed? It's up and active. Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. So, Fred, you're 27 years old.
Yes.
Do you have any reflections on life or anything like that?
Yeah, I really just take it a day at a time. That's what I think I've done over the last year. And I had a lot happening, a lot going on this past
did?
year, like wedding planning, just getting married, and just taking it a day at a time. There's really no rush and everything. And then we all have like a schedule. We all have things coming up. And I always am looking ahead at what's coming up because I got to, we all have busy lives. So,
Sure.
Just taking it a day at a time.
Trying to savor the moment,
Exactly. Live in the moment.
the day that you're in. Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So,
So looking forward, I figured we could do this is why don't you go ahead and take a shot at, the next year of your life and where
Yeah.
you see yourself, and then we'll revisit it on your birthday next year, and it'll either be triumphant or depressing. And you can hear where have you gone in the year?
I know, right?
So this
Well-
is sort of like a letter to your future self when you turn 28 years old, provided I remember that we have this clip
I know, right?
and we deal with it a year from now.
Let's see. I want to go to Bermuda by this time next year. I like
Okay.
to travel. Me and my wife, Katie, like to travel. And I hope to have a new car within a year. That's a big one.
What about a kid?
No kid yet.
Aw.
No, not within a
Too
year.
soon?
Man,
No,
everybody
no.
loves riding you about this kid
They
thing,
do.
don't they?
I'm ready for it.
Yeah, we were at a radio
Oh,
workshop.
you're ready for it.
No, not
Wait.
me. I'm ready for him to have kids.
How you gonna put that on me?
I
I'm
want
ready
some
for
cute
you.
little mixed babies. I'm excited.
I'm ready for you to be up late at night breastfeeding and or like, what if I said that to you? You know what I mean?
Oh, that's
I'm
not
sorry,
happening for a long time.
Continue, but before she's crushing your soul.
I know, right? No kid just yet. I want to take it a day at a time, KT.
Okay.
I do want a new car. Let's see. Another year of the Thang.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I plan to be here.
I'm a fan of
And-
that one. I like that.
Morning radio.
Don't
and
leave. Oh my God, Freddie Mac.
that's a tough
KT's
question.
hanging with all his big New York City hip hop morning show people, and they all like him. I'm thinking, stay away from him. I will punch you in the face.
Yeah, he was.
Charlemagne the God, I will fight you in the streets for Freddie Mac. I don't care.
Yeah, I was talking with like people from New York City radio.
Man,
They
I
were
hope
like,
they
yeah.
hated you. I hope they found you to just be smug or something. I don't know.
It was interesting meeting all these people from big cities that do radio. This past week, we were at a radio convention in Chicago. So just meeting all these people that I look up to, like Charlemagne the God. He mentioned Bobby Bones. A lot of people do radio in D.C. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm terrified, KT. They can't take him.
Don't leave, Freddie.
I made friends. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And that's what it's
Fred,
about.
isn't
Networking
it
and making
I think
friends.
Zach would absolutely just die.
I would. I mean, aren't you fulfilled to be underpaid in a small city in America? Come on, man.
Doesn't that make me happy?
This is the pinnacle, yo.
I am happy here, though. That is
For now.
true. I am happy here. I love Roanoke. I love living in Southwest Virginia. It's been great.
Okay, so we got to bring it. KT, we have 1 year to impress him.
Right.
That's all it
If
is.
not, he is out.
We got to
Oh,
hold him.
stop.
Fang is rolling. Monica's off this week. She's on vacation, but that doesn't mean she's not a part of the show because we need to talk about what it's like to fly with an insane person. Both
Yeah.
Freddie Mac and I had to sit next to Cuckoo Crazy on the airplane, so we'll get into that. Also, next in the hot list, people are mad at Kanye West because he said he'd bang all of his stepsisters.
Yeah.
Or what, sisters-in-laws or whatever. I mean, you can't fault the guy, right?
Huh?
We all say that. What?
No, you can't say that.
Yes, you can.
Not out loud.
Absolutely not.
We'll get
No.
into that next.
International
No, you
Left-Handers Day. Woo!
Why
Yay!
is that a thing?
It's my day. Why is what a thing?
Left-handers day.
Oh, you're just saying we should all be killed? Is that what it is?
What the?
Fine.
Left-handers are
Jeez.
the scum of the earth.
Thanks for nothing. Man, she just wants me to be done with.
Flog.
But why is that a day? Like, I'm
'Cause-
so sick of all these national
Because
days.
everything's a day. That's why. That's why it's a day. Because everything's a day. I'm sure there's National Braided Hair Day. Look it up. I'm sure it's there. It's probably not today because today's my day.
Yeah, it probably started in 1993 when Poetic Justice came.
Oh,
Yep.
I'm getting dreads next.
Really?
Yeah. You know, little fake locks.
Yeah.
I'm getting it for Cancun.
You hype?
I am hype. Zach's not gonna like them. He don't even like the braids. Remember when you told me you didn't like my braids? He's like, I'm not feeling the poetic justice braids.
It's funny because
You
now
said
I
that.
can't really remember what you looked like without them. Like that's funny how things change after a while.
Like
I'd
a
have
year
to-
ago.
yeah, I gotta
and he was
look
like,
at a-
I wasn't feeling it.
Yeah.
I was
gotta
like,
look
well.
at a picture to really remember.
I know, but it's like I forget. And then, of course, if I see those pictures, I'm going to think to myself, oh, I don't like it that way. The braids are much better. You know, that kind
Right.
of thing. That's what always happens. You're used to what you're used to. And then all of a sudden, you're just, don't change anything ever. Good morning, all. I'm loading up all the different Facebook channels of Boom Shakalaka. So hang on here while I do that.
Wait, I want to know what he talked about. Sheldon.
It's all a blur. I was so starstruck.
I know you were
Hello,
like dying.
Nikki, Ann, Jeannie.
No,
Thank you, appreciate it.
He is short. I knew that already.
Really?
You know, I knew he wasn't super tall, but when he walked in next to Bobby Bones, I was like, oh damn, he is short. Like he's
Like-
shorter than I am.
Like, same height as Angela Lee?
Probably.
Wow.
He's slightly shorter. He's probably about 5'7". I think he's about 2 inches shorter than me.
Yeah, he's not.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's not that tall.
He seems taller
That's all
on
you.
YouTube. I'm
That's
5'1".
right, He's sitting down in that chair. He looks,
Right. That's true.
You can look as tall as you want on YouTube. Good morning, Diane. David, hello. Yes, David, I can do that. Brooke, hi, Brock. Micah, hello. Daniel, Anthony. What? Leah.
Really?
would have been $5 million, but then his lawyers.
And he had that money.
Yeah.
But did he have to pay it or did the company? That's
it was
never
him.
been fully addressed either.
Yeah, true. It could have been the company.
I feel like the
we're
company
protected
paid it.
under the company, so to speak, right? For something like
It depends what your contract says too, because ours probably says if we do something and get fined, we have to pay it. Knowing the way the contracts are here,
Dang.
though I'm not sure my
I'd have been
agent would have
shook.
allowed that. So I don't really know.
Yeah, he'd probably be like, "Well, there's a loophole here or there." I don't know, but that was a cool.
Stand by.
story.
Monica ain't here, so you get my hot list instead. All right, so Kanye can't say this out loud.
No.
Absolutely
you
not.
shouldn't really be thinking it, but you can't control anybody's thoughts. But you put it out there for a permanent put out there type of way.
But Kanye released a new song the other day, and this is the line everyone was talking about. It's a weird song, by the way.
You got sick thoughts, I got more of them. You got a sister-in-law, you a smash, I got 4 of them.
Yeah, you can't say that. You can't say that. I guess you could look at it if I were to play devil's advocate here and say, oh, he's complimenting how beautiful his in-laws are.
Exactly.
No,
You know
he
what I
said I
mean?
would want to smash them.
Yeah, that's how beautiful they are.
Right.
I would be
No.
intimate with them, but you can't say it's just.
But
if
they
you-
are-
I would
no.
be so upset if my man was talking about my sisters like that.
And he's married. He's a father.
But if you
Put
and
it in
all,
a song. Are
if
you
you
kidding
and
me?
all your sisters were international sex symbols, I mean, that's your brand, isn't it?
No, I wouldn't say sex symbols. They're just women in makeup.
Have you ever
and-
been on Instagram?
Yeah, but I wouldn't say they're
They
sex
definitely are sex
symbols.
symbols.
They love showing off their body.
Uh-huh.
But they're more than that. You know what I mean?
I mean, if your
There's-
sister-in-law posts pictures of her naked butt for the whole world to see,
Yeah, I
It's-
gotta agree with Zach on that
I
one.
mean, you're
they're
allowed.
showing up they're showing the makeup. I'm really trying to defend them here. I don't know, but I don't think you can say that. Not after all the other crazy things you've been saying recently. You need to be quiet.
Kanye, I know something
Yeah.
tells me that if it's Thanksgiving dinner, you're just waiting for him. As soon as he starts opening his mouth, you think, oh God, here we
He's
go.
going down a rabbit hole.
Oh my God.
And he'll be like, listen, I'm a genius. You're going to love this. Blah, 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 blah.
Yep.
Like, whatever, man.
Relationships, they get together, they end in Hollywood all the time. Now there's word that maybe this one isn't. So Ben Affleck and Jennifer Garner have never actually gotten divorced. I didn't realize this.
Oh, it's not illegal. They've just been separated, I guess.
Well, they've been going through the process. They filed all the court documents
Okay.
and whatever. And apparently, if they don't file it and enter it soon, officially into the court, it's just going to get dismissed.
Oh, so they're trying to work it out.
I guess.
Oh,
You
good
would
for them.
think. That's the only reason they would stall, right?
Exactly.
But I mean, because they originally
Maybe.
filed in 2016, and then for the past 2 years, they've been working out the details of the finalizing for like custody and all this stuff. But they've never actually filed, so it's getting to the point now where
It's been 2 years,
You
too.
might as well just
I
stay
know.
together.
Because, well, when you think someone files for divorce, like these celebrity couples, you almost forget it's still a process, especially when kids are involved.
Sure.
It's a process. That's why I thought it had happened, because they
Right.
say, oh, we filed for divorce.
he
Oh, it's
is
gonna take
dating
no time.
somebody else, and it
That
seems
too.
quite serious.
Oh.
So maybe this is probably just a lawyer paperworky kind of thing, but it caught my eye there
There's
this morning.
people that really want it, and they make it happen, right? Not 2 years.
Right.
And in no state, I don't think that's the length of time you have to be separated
Sure.
and all that kind of stuff.
Fred, if you put your mind to it, you can divorce someone way quicker than 2 years.
Exactly.
That's right. If you set your mind to goals like that,
Yep.
you can move on. Monica Brooks is on vacation. She's at the beach. She
Lucky
drove
her.
there, thankfully, because, KT, you have no idea what it's like to fly with a lunatic.
I saw the pictures. She looked terrified.
She is, and the pictures don't even do justice.
No, they
The
don't.
punishment that's done to your hand as Monica squeezes the bejesus out of it.
Mm-hmm.
The punishment that's done to just you because, man, she won't sit still the entire time.
No.
Flying with a crazy person. We'll get into it next. Thang rolling on. You want to join it? 52353, that's the text, or hit us up on any of the live feeds, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. Thang on now. Yeah, she a lunatic. Okay, let's see. Freddie Mac, is there a Schul's liner? Do you have a Schul's liner?
I have a Schul's liner.
Do I have a Schul's appearance?
You do.
When?
Saturday.
Fuck. I need someone else to do it.
Why?
I'm not.
I told you about this a month ago.
I know.
Sunday,
I know.
the 19th.
What's on the 19th?
That's what this says.
No.
It says August 19th. Saturday is August
Hi.
I was like, oh, he'll be happy. It's in Roanoke too. Because at first I told you Lynchburg.
What about me? I'll be at
Yeah, where will you be?
I'm at Xfinity on Friday.
Yeah.
There's no line for that.
Yes,
I don't get talked about.
No.
it should have been extended. Maybe I didn't extend it. Just extend the last.
No, you stink. No one wants to promote you.
What's this stuff? Come see me.
We don't love you. No, Leah, I did not. So congratulations on that. And good morning, Kilder. Good morning, JR. What? Hello.
Look in the red.
Hi, Samantha. Hi, Cheryl.
X.
Jash.
Maybe it was Bob Patrick.
The last one that was in there said Bob Patrick.
Yeah, okay. So, I should have just extended that one. Well, I didn't extend it yet. Well, I thought I extended it, but I guess I didn't. So it's in the red. So I did extend it. Is what you're saying?
It doesn't start until Thursday.
No, that must have been from last year. That's last year. I didn't do it yet.
Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong.
That must have been from last year because I didn't do it.
It does, yeah.
Okay.
I didn't pay attention.
I'll put it in later.
Dude. Morning Thang. Monica, Zack, Freddie Mac, but no Monica, so it's KT.
Hey.
I'm like, what did I say? KT, Zack, Freddie Mac? I don't know. I'll just say
I
Morning
like the ring
Thang.
of that.
KT, Zack, Freddie Mac.
Oh, you like the ring of that?
Oh,
Oh, wait, let me not say that. I don't want her to get mad at me.
Monica hears that. You in trouble, girl.
Woo, I don't need that.
Cut that vacation short.
Oh.
KT, you in danger, girl.
Ooh, never mind. Take that way back.
Monica's on vacation this week. She's probably earned it because I think she sweated out 15 pounds on the plane.
Very nervous flyer.
She is, yes.
Nervous is really an understatement. She's a terrified flyer.
And Fred, this is the first time you witness it. And I say this, and it's completely true, and you're going to sound like I'm joking. She's way better than she used to be.
That's crazy.
I know.
Because I think she was crazy.
She was. Fred had to sit next to her on the way there, KT, and Monica made sure to calm her nerves with a breakfast of Xanax and vodka. That was what she had.
Yeah.
Well, I can relate. I'm scared of flying too. Yes.
Are you scared of heights or like what?
And I just don't like the turbulence and everything, and I get sick. I get car sick. I get plane sick. I get everything sick.
Oh my God.
There's not always turbulence though. So
yes,
maybe it's
there
just the
is.
other-
Every time I fly, there's turbulence.
There's a little bit.
I
Things
guess.
always happen with planes. You never know what's going to happen. So
Things-
I get it.
All right, let me correct you. Things rarely happen with planes.
That's true.
And things happen way more with cars.
Well,
I am much more terrified of riding in a car where either you or Monica are driving than I am with a trained pilot who's on a plane somewhere, flying me somewhere.
because if that thing drops and
Well, one of Monica ordered a drink on the plane, and the stewardess goes, she saw how Monica was having a hard time, and she goes, well, I feel you, girl, because I'm the same way in the car. She would prefer to be in the air,
In the airplane.
stewardess, versus being in a car,
no, I would
which I've
rather
never
be
heard
in a-
before.
Yeah, Monica ordered a
Car.
vodka on the plane, and she said, would you like a mixer? To which Monica replied, ice.
Yeah, straight.
She was trying to get
She was.
drunk.
But it didn't happen. It didn't work. Like she was still just as nervous as if she hadn't taken anything.
the whole
and
ride.
I'm suffering through. Yeah.
And
didn't fall
poor
asleep or
Freddie
anything.
Mac, because before we took off to go to Chicago, this is the trip on Wednesday, he falls asleep on the plane. We had a few minutes before the plane actually left.
I was sleepy.
And he was. You get up early, you do this show, you're running around trying to get ready to go to Chicago and all this stuff. You were sleepy.
I was sleepy.
So he starts sleeping, and Monica hits him and says, no pretend sleeping.
and wakes me up. So I'm just like, my head is kind of back and just,
What does she expect you to do?
she wanted me to stay awake with her.
Suffer.
And keep
Suffer
her.
along. That's what she wants.
Yeah, that's what it was. And Zach, he did warn me that she would be this way, and she's been this way before. And he said she would have cold, clammy hands. For whatever reason, her hands were hot and on the drier side.
She
They
was
weren't
real
watery,
nervous.
moist hands. Huh?
I said she was real nervous.
She
Yeah,
was.
very.
And
I
then
don't know
she
what was going on.
squeezes your hand very hard.
Mm-hmm.
And then once the plane is in the air, what she does, like a lunatic, is she constantly checks all of her social media feeds, even though she's connected to none of them because we are in an airplane.
Right. We
There's
have no data,
signals.
no Wi-Fi.
I watched her watch the same video of Tiffany Haddish twerking because that's all she had that was loaded on her
That's
phone.
all. Yeah, that's all that would load. So she's watching the same stuff
And
over
then she
and
closes
over
it and then opens it again and then closes it and then opens it again.
She's constantly like looking back in the back of the plane, looking up in the front, seeing what the stewardess is doing, trying to see the pilot.
I'm the same way. I get it.
Just nervous. She's sitting in the aisle too.
I
should
used to
not
start
get
crying
it.
before I got on a plane.
Oh my God, what is wrong with you?
I don't know.
Why?
It's okay.
The thing is, I'm not afraid of heights because, I was a cheerleader. So I was always
Okay.
start up in the air. But I don't know what it is.
And
It's just-
Katie's
it's
like
the
4'10", so she's the cheerleader has to go to the top of the skyscraper. I
Yeah,
mean, that's where it is.
literally. It's just the fact that you're up in the air and you could fall at any minute and
But you
crash
never
and die.
do.
Yeah, but
Think about it this way. You know what's much more terrifying is to be on the roads knowing that there are thousands of other cars passing you and
It's-
any of those could ram you at any second.
I think it's the movies.
There's no other plane that's going to get you.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know, man.
You gotta stop, man.
No,
You gotta
I
be-
can't.
It's okay, and maybe you're a little claustrophobic too, because it's something
That's what
about
the-
being
yes.
inside
That's
a
what it is,
vessel.
too.
Have
in
you
the
ever
air.
been in a car accident, KT?
Yeah.
Okay, see? See?
But
Have you
you've
ever
never-
been in a plane crash?
No.
Exactly.
All right, there you go.
But-
Think about that. Try to think about that when next time you're on a plane.
I would rather be in a car accident than in a plane crash.
Really?
Yes.
I'm
What do
choosing
you
neither,
mean?
really.
I think you can. I don't want to be
You're
morbid.
safer in a car crash than a plane crash.
You could die in either one of
Mm-hmm.
those. If the car accident is bad enough, there have been fatalities.
Yeah, it's quicker though.
So good morning,
Plane-
all.
with-
This
with
is a
the-
fun game.
With
Would
the
you
plane
rather?
crash, you're falling and falling and falling forever.
Would you rather?
So, I mean, I feel like now, where did it go? Let me find it. Now is a perfect time to wish a happy birthday to Jasmine. She's 12 today.
Aw,
There you
happy
go.
birthday,
Jasmine, happy
girl.
birthday.
You've got your whole life ahead of you. Good
Jasmine
to
is
go.
looking forward to flying a plane.
Scoopla, next, battery myths. KT is someone who lives on low battery. So let's talk about some of the things that you think run down your battery that actually don't. So you blame certain things. We'll get into the battery myths. What's your battery on right now?
Actually, 100.
Okay,
Wow.
wow, look at
Wow,
that.
'cause it's
look
early.
at that.
As it always should be first thing in the morning.
We are incident free. Look at that, KT. We're incident free on the roads. If you
Good.
see anything, please let us know. You can text 52353. Weather-wise today, going to be some lots of sunshine, maybe some isolated storms this afternoon into this evening, getting to 84 today. And again, thunderstorms possible late tonight. 65 at K92. Your next K92 traffic update in less than 30 minutes.
It's time to see banking differently. That is what they are doing at Blue Eagle Credit Union. Summertime is fun time, even though it's coming to a close. You have affordable loans for all of your grown-up toys. Jet ski, boat, RV, camper. Maybe it's refinish the basement for football season. Whatever it is, apply to be pre-approved now and shop with confidence. Blue Eagle's also your ticket to fun, discounts for theme parks and shows, as well as free movie tickets every Friday on the Blue Eagle Facebook page. Grads, it's time to be a member at Blue Eagle. And as we go back to school, you get money for every A and B on your report card. Blue Eagle gives away $10,000 in scholarships as well. So when you're heading back in, it's time to study and make some money. Demand more from your banking. Make the switch to Blue Eagle Credit Union. Membership eligibility and credit qualification requirements apply. They're federally insured by the NCUA. Call 800-342-3429 or go to BlueEagleCreditUnion.com. It's time to see banking differently with Blue Eagle Credit Union. Fix this
Back to you. You remember Roller Coaster Tycoon? You used to play that game?
Huh?
Roller Coaster Tycoon. Have you ever played that game?
Yeah.
My children.
Computer.
Yeah, well, they got it.
CD-ROM.
Well, they got it on it. What is this?
Those are the other dirt stories if you want.
Oh.
I don't care. Do whatever you want. Aww. Yes,
they got
well,
it on
Lee,
the-
it was me on the way back,
Got it on
so.
the app.
Oh, cool.
So I downloaded it.
That's
I've
free.
been playing all night. Yeah.
Hi, Cindy.
CD-ROM.
Thank you.
That was the type
Appreciate
of
it.
stuff I bought at the Scholastic Book Fair. Was computer games.
Really?
No
Oh,
books.
Jesse, happy birthday to him as well. What's up, Patrick? Josh, Marcy. How you doing?
Oh, look. A year ago, I went on a date.
Oh, to that winery?
Yeah. You remember the hat?
Vaguely. What's his name?
Wesley. Let me not say his name out loud.
Wesley. Hello.
He's probably married by now.
He's actually not.
He's probably got a kid on the way. Like,
I like it.
all
now
my
that
exes live in Texas. like
Everybody's
I'm
getting
George
married
Strait.
now, so. Is that Kristen?
All right. Where am I at here?
Better call Becky with the good hair.
Hello, Rebecca.
Yeah, it's weird. Like you don't have any service, but some Snapchats will load and most won't. Monica's just watching the same thing over and over again.
Right.
I'm like,
Well, it's
what
whatever
are
she
you
had
doing?
open, prior. It's all
Yeah.
it just had it, loaded in the cache, and she just watched the same like 5 things over and over and over and
She
over
was
and
just
over
so
again.
fidgety. She just couldn't stop. She has no music, no headphones, nothing. She's just up.
And when you sit next to her, you don't really get any of those things either, because when you try to use them, she just keeps talking to you and makes you take your headphones off.
Right,
And
like,
you are not allowed to
huh?
sleep either, which is awesome when you'd had 2 hours sleep on the way home and just wanted to take a
I
damn
always
nap.
listen to headphones, listen to music and stuff, and try to sleep.
Not Monica, man.
No.
Because that doesn't help her. And it was good. Yeah, she had a Xanax. She was like, I meant to take a half one, but I ended up taking a full because I thought I would need it. We took a shot before we got on the plane. First thing in the morning,
That's funny.
I had no food in my stomach. I felt like it burned on the way down. When it got to my stomach, I was like, I feel sick.
Ugh.
Why'd I take that?
Yes.
Like a shot of vodka.
Guess who didn't take that? Me. Because no, thank you. I'm
I
all
had nothing
set.
to
Yeah.
eat before. So
I
then
can't
went,
drink on the
to the
plane. I already get
expensive
motion sickness, so.
yeah, see, I don't know why. I just was trying to help her out. Trying to be a good friend.
Y'all
So
get
I went over and got one of those little cheese cracker and salami little things. It's like, I need something in my stomach now. I'm going to throw up.
I need my tummy.
Did y'all go to the club?
Nah.
No.
Monica got really drunk Thursday. So Friday was
Yeah, I remember one day y'all had really loud Snapchats. Just really loud.
loud.
Yeah, like a lot of screaming from Monica. Ah!
Probably Thursday.
Probably Thursday.
Yeah.
That was the night we went to the whirly ball thing.
So then she didn't do
'Cause
anything
we
on
had
Friday.
free drinks, free everything, free food, free drinks,
Really?
everything. So we had a lot. Monica
Why was
had-
everything free? Just
They
'cause-
paid for
oh,
it. The
they
company
for it?
paid for it. Yeah,
Sure.
it was dope.
It's our, it's one of our prep services. So they make money off of us.
Mhm.
You got to pay for it.
Gotcha.
By free, it means thank you for all the money that we make off of you all year.
Got it.
Here's a drink.
There you go. But you could order as many drinks as you want. And then, like, we're leaving. Monica and I and a group of other people were like, "You want to take a shot? You want to take a shot?" We take a shot of Fireball. She
Hi,
believed-
Kristen.
Oh man.
Hello,
She believes
airport.
That's what set her over the edge. I'm
We
like,
were
"You
there
drunk
Saturday."
before that Fireball shot.
Right.
Yeah.
Was
And
Chicago
then-
scary?
Huh?
Was Chicago scary?
Scary.
You know how there over the weekend there was like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're not in any of those
We
neighborhoods.
weren't in
Okay.
So,
downtown, so
Okay.
just lots of lights. And
Yeah.
you feel safe. I didn't even think about any of that.
that
I
was
mean, the whirly ball place was kind of in the hood, but it wasn't.
That's still not. the
We were
hood.
in our own section of the. Yeah, still not as bad. Not a bad place.
That's one
Yeah, she
comedian
threw
dude
up.
was like, "Yeah, I'd like to thank them for organizing this convention in the murder capital of the United States. Can't wait for next year, morning show boot camp Syria. It'll be awesome."
Stop. Yeah, I was thinking about that. I was like, y'all are in a very dangerous place.
Like I forgot how sick she was.
Oh, so she was hungover at boot camp.
Friday.
First
Friday
night.
she was not the first. No, this was Friday. Friday she
Oh.
was.
Friday she was hurt. I saw her when I walked down. She was like standing at the table like this.
She went to bed after dinner
That's funny.
What dinner?
Friday
Oh,
when
Friday?
when we went out to dinner, and we went to dinner at 5:30. So she went to bed after dinner.
She was trying to soak it up. She was hurting, man. Like, she
Yeah.
threw up a lot.
Really?
Oh man,
All on the bed and
Yep.
stuff.
and the
No,
wall,
in the bed.
And the wall.
and I'm pretty sure her purse because she had money
Wait,
with
who was she
puke on
rooming
it.
with?
Ryan, her friend Ryan from here.
Oh
He
my
went
gosh.
to just go and hang out. Now, actually, she threw up on his bed.
Right, his bed.
How did
'cause
she
they
not
had a-
make it to the trash can?
She never makes it to
Never
the trash
does.
can. She says, "I get nervous," and she just pukes everywhere.
What do you mean?
Like
you
a
get
sprinkler.
nervous? Yeah, like how does it end up on the freaking walls?
To the window! To the wall!
I don't know, man. All I know is we get back from the rollerball place. We're hanging out at the bar a little bit, and because we went to the liquor store too, so she had stuff up in her room. So she says,
Oh, she was living it up.
she says, I'm gonna go upstairs and get a drink and come back, like make her own drink instead of buying at the hotel bar, because those aren't free and they're expensive or whatever. So I'm like, so you're not coming back? Because I could tell she was like, Fred, I love Katie. Like, doing all that whole thing.
And then in a few minutes, she was like, we gotta go find somewhere to sing. I'm like, oh God.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, she was doing
No,
that
you
whole
don't.
thing. When she said, I'm gonna go up to my room and I'm gonna get something to drink and come back, I was like, no, you're not. I was like, so this is good night.
This is the end for you.
And sure enough, it was. And then the next day, I hear about how she just lit up the room. Ryan was gone because he met a guy on Grindr, so he was out. So he wasn't there, right? So that was probably part of her
Hi, Robin.
was like, okay, he ain't
Robin,
here.
that's actually
Right,
true.
so let me just throw up everywhere because no one's here.
I'm like,
Yo.
your room stinks. You can't open the hotel window in the room and stuff. So
Aw,
In the
cool,
bed,
Michael,
though, I
that's
would
awesome.
never, like, I could at least make it to a trash can. I could never just throw up, like, on myself or in a bed
Monica
or on the
can.
wall.
Yep, Monica. She's got dedication. She can throw up on herself.
That is
I
crazy.
kinda wish you would've seen, like,
I wish she was here.
We got a friend. His name's Danny too. He works in Seattle. And Friday night, he threw up in the lobby. So he's like running through
How
the
far
bathroom.
did y'all go? Aren't y'all there to get to learn?
We learned a
God
lot.
Yeah,
damn.
you learn during the day, but you
don't
party
learn at night.
Yeah.
Y'all like
He was,
not
like,
even
running
worried that you
through
have to
the
get up early to learn.
That's what's you get up early to learn.
Jeez.
We are trained professionals.
Throwing up.
This is not amateur hour here.
We know what we're doing.
This is not the insurance guy convention. Thank you very much.
Clearly, the industry we work in, like,
Fun.
not serious
It's not
at
that
all.
legal
If
research
you can
convention
throw
that was
up
going
in
on the day
lobby
before.
and
Stand by. Thang in the house. KT, terrified of flying.
Yeah,
Monica Brooks, terrified of flying.
yeah.
Text 52353. I will never get on a plane and I will never get on a ship. I will stay in my car
Wow.
so I can stop and get off when I want to.
That's another one. A ship.
All you John Maddens, the famous football coach, he refuses to fly. DJ Khaled was like that until recently. He just would never get on a plane.
Until he realized that there's a lot of money in Dubai and he needed to get over there and
gotta
make
get
some
there.
of it.
And it's a whole lot faster to get from Miami to Las Vegas or wherever you're going if you're flying.
Look, it's
My
not my
mom's like that
favorite.
with a cruise ship too.
Most of it has to do with the airport. I hate the airport. It's not even the flying portion.
Yeah.
It's the going through
TSA.
security, which, by the way, we will get to at 7:30 because KT, not once but twice, I went to second base with a TSA security guy.
What?
Yes.
Yeah, touchy. Woo.
There's something about me, man. I got to look. I'm on a list. I don't know what it is. But yet again, Zack Jackson at the airport. 7:30 on that one. Before that, Strong Mom shout-outs are on the way. You want to salute a strong mom in your life. This is brought to you by our friends at MediSpa, Ridgewood Farms in Salem. A $100 gift card to MediSpa.
There you go.
All the-
Chocolate paper throwing in some stuff too.
Yeah, that's right.
Some chocolate.
So some chocolate, some MediSpa type activities as well. K92radio.com for all the details. Scoopla is next. Your battery. All the myths. They say, well, this runs down your battery and this and this and this. Well, do they? We'll get into it.
Yeah, that one guy was running through the lobby, like holding his mouth like this.
Are you serious?
Boy, and I saw it. I was like, and I'm talking to his co-host, ironically at the time, one of his co-hosts, and I'm like, "Is Danny okay?" And he's like, he didn't really see as much as I saw because I just saw this. I thought it was raining outside because he was just soaking wet for some reason.
This rain and puke.
Because he was running from like what looked like outside around this corner, and it's just. I was like,
Oh,
oh
so
my
bad.
God. It's just like
Hi, Jenny.
chunks.
Ew,
And
ew.
so a lot of his other co-hosts, they were like, get this on tape. We're going to talk about this
Of
on
course.
Monday.
Film this!
Look at this.
I
What did
love
Danny
this
just do?
profession, man.
It's the only one where it's like,
other industry can, do that.
right. It's not help him. It's get film this!
Right.
Right. I'm like, is he okay? And he's talking to his other co-host there. It's like, film this. Get this on there. Record it.
I texted him the next day. He said, I have failed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was hurt.
That is
And a few
so
minutes
funny.
later, I saw him walk out the bathroom. He looked like he was doing a little bit better. But
Yeah.
nothing takes away
I
from
think
that.
he's a boot and rally kind of guy, too.
Yeah.
He probably didn't even go to bed after that. Probably stayed down there
He goes hard.
with his puke
And so
shirt.
the whole time, it's like people like, hey, watch out, watch out. When people walking by, it's like you're trying to warn every other person that walks by. It's stuff right there. Oh, almost.
Some bad things happened.
That is so funny.
Hi, Stephanie.
I wish I would win. They need to have a DJ boot camp.
Well, anyone can go to morning show boot
Oh, yeah, you
camp.
don't have to just.
There's afternoon-y
It
type
costs.
shows, and yes, you got pay.
Oh, Leonard won't pay for me.
There's a lot of.
Leonard barely pays for us, and doesn't entirely pay for us. So there.
You could go.
I should. Yeah, I should have went.
I don't know. Something says next year. I mean, I don't know. This was year 30. So it's like the 30th anniversary, and a lot of people were there that weren't there last year.
Yeah,
Not everybody goes every year.
It'll probably be lesser attended next year, just because it was the anniversary this year,
Yeah.
and I think that's why.
A lot more people came because it's like the anniversary. I think. So it might not be as big.
But it depends, and it depends where it is. There more people go when it's in Chicago because it's in the middle of the country, so it's easier for people from the West Coast. It's not quite as much of a haul. Lots of people in the Midwest just drive, that kind of thing.
Right.
So, I mean, selfishly, I like it when it's in Atlanta because we can drive and
Ooh, Atlanta.
don't got to.
Between flying this year and driving last year, I kind of like flying.
I mean, we had a direct
'Cause it's
flight, so
faster.
it was fast.
Yeah.
So there was that.
Atlanta was what? 8 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours.
It's like 6.5. Yeah.
Yeah, I cannot be in a car for that
I don't
long.
like-
I will throw
I don't
up.
You know, I don't like being in a car that long.
I like.
Is it like when you look down, you feel
Mhm.
sick, or you just?
It's I can't read. I can't look at my phone, and then just being in a car for that long, I just start getting nauseous.
What about getting air? Like, winding the window down a little bit.
No, nothing helps. I don't know. I've been like that since I was young.
How do you drive to like Virginia Beach and stuff? Because that's like a 4-hour drive.
KT
I mean, I
needs,
take stops.
she needs
and
those
stuff,
sloshy dork glasses.
I think it's-
the motion.
I
glass.
think, when,
Oh,
but
gosh,
when I'm
yeah.
driving myself, I'm like fine.
You're in control.
It's when I'm
Sorry, you get to
in
watch me
the
mess
passenger
around in my
seat.
nose. My bad.
Now all you
I'm
need is
like,
a pilot's license.
We'll go.
I'm dead.
I fixed the problem, Zach.
Morning Thang in the house. Katie, Zack, and Freddie Mac. Katie likes the ring of that.
I
Monica
do.
might take her down if I don't know.
Yeah.
Hey, I always want to keep everybody on their toes. I got to get a name that sounds good to replace Fred too, so he knows his lane
Bob
as
Patrick.
well.
Just in case.
Bob Patrick. My God, do I
Patrick.
hate myself? I can't do mornings with that guy.
Monica, Zach, and BP.
Ugh.
BP. It has a ring to it.
No,
It
it doesn't.
does.
No, it does not.
Bob would never do it.
No
either.
ring.
Bob does not get up early.
We have Strong Mom shout-outs on the way. Factor Bullcrap is next if you want tickets to all of the Elmwood Park concerts for the summer. So you get the B-52s, which is this week. Then you have Gary Allen and Young the Giant that is on the way. iPhone battery life. There's certain myths that you've probably believed over the years that do things to your battery that may not actually be true. Here's one myth number one. Closing the apps you're not using can save battery life.
That
You
is
know-
a big one I hear.
Yeah, because you think, oh my God, I got to close out all this stuff I have open.
I'm running
Right.
my battery.
Nope.
Really?
No, doesn't do anything. And actually, in some cases, it can actually use more power because as you have to reopen each app that was switched off, it takes more battery power to open them back up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Didn't know that.
I
I
didn't
thought
know either.
closing it out, you save the battery. The app isn't running, and then boom.
Yeah, I always close out mine.
No, it
Unless you're
says-
looking at the app constantly, you close it, you look at it, you close it out, and then a few minutes later, you're back on it again.
Yeah. So
Unless
if it's
you're
something
doing
you
that.
use regularly, Apple people say you should force an app to close only when it's unresponsive, and that's it. Myth number
Okay.
2, charging your phone overnight can hurt the battery. You know, you've heard when it gets to
Yeah.
100%, it can't sit there at 100% because
Mm-hmm.
it'll overcharge and overheat. Also not true. It's
Doesn't
fine.
help the battery at all.
Well, older phones, this was the case. But now
Oh.
with the newer phones and the newer
Makes
batteries,
sense.
it has nothing to do. Once your phone reaches 100%, it knows to just stop.
Oh,
So
gotcha.
even though it's still plugged in, it stops doing what it's doing.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so
don't
now
worry.
you're okay with, because you're very conscious about your phone battery.
Mhm.
And so that's one that you do. You don't really charge it at night, right?
No, I do.
Because you didn't like to overcharge it, or so we thought.
Yeah, I like to if at all possible. I kind of thought this 100% thing. I do it with my kids have old tablets, so I like to make sure that when those hit 100, we just pull. I don't like having those charged forever and ever and ever. So, but now I'm learning I'm wrong, so what does it matter?
Cool.
Let's see. What else? Turning off settings like Bluetooth and Wi-Fi will always save your battery life.
I never heard that one.
They say it drains because it's constantly looking for it.
Oh, okay.
You know, if you know you're not on Wi-Fi, you're traveling somewhere, they say turn it off because it's always looking. Let's see. You can turn on airplane. I didn't get a chance to highlight some of those, but yeah, it's saying it's not true. Letting the iPhone adjust the brightness automatically hurts your battery life. Also not necessarily true. They said that they've gotten better with those settings and everything.
The auto brightness stuff.
Yeah.
Ah, cool.
So this all has to do with when you had your Droid Incredible 6 years ago. All of these things were true, but now that you have a real phone, you've upgraded to an iPhone. You're
and the
good
technology
to go.
is so much better now than it was even 5 years ago.
It's crazy. They thought of everything.
Not quite yet. See, what I want is I just want life charging, world charging. You know, I don't know what it is. There's some sort of wireless, beam that shoots around the universe and just charges your battery in your phone all the time. So you're just always on 100%.
Anytime you need a charge, you just put your phone up in the air.
That would be so awesome.
Like solar panels or something. Like solar charge, you just stick it up in the air, it goes to the sun, and that just, boop, full battery. There you go.
And
be surprised if
you look like you've got the power.
Yeah.
I've got the power. It's like being He-Man or something. By the power of the sun.
Captain Planet. There you go.
Get me back on Instagram now.
I need full battery.
I like that.
I like it.
Let's roll right into Factor Bullcrap.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Angry Zack's Factor Bullcrap. I'm your host, King Zack. I have the power. I have the power to give you a prize. So you can call now, 774-9236, 800-468-9236. We'll start with caller 9. Pick 2 contestants. Winner today gets a pair of tickets to see the B-52s. That's on August 17th, Gary Allen on September 7th, and Young the Giant on September 22nd. So all of the 2018 Budweiser Summer Concert Series at Elmwood Park in downtown Roanoke. Now, you can hear my voices from our little party there.
I
Did a lot of talking, man.
Lots of talking.
I'm actually surprised it doesn't sound worse. Anyway, Factor Bullcrap is next. Yeah, my voice was rough on like Friday. I've managed to recover a little bit.
K92, caller 2, try again. K92, hello.
That's just this business, everybody is loud.
Yeah, what's your name?
Everybody is very, very loud.
Abby, where you calling from?
So you're in a loud talking environment.
Yeah.
Loud all the time. And you're talking all day and all night. And you're not sleeping a lot, so it's none of the things that are good for your voice.
One day you guys are going to be on a panel.
Hi, who's this?
I was on a panel once. It was a horrible panel that went very sideways because someone made a scene and then it got into a huge argument. So they sat us on a panel. It was basically about what to do on your show if there's a disaster or something horrible goes wrong in life. And they had us on because it was because of the Virginia Tech shooting. But then somebody in the audience decided to get up because it was also the same year that that radio show in Sacramento accidentally killed a listener.
Oh, is that what was the challenge?
The hold your wee for a wee. Yeah. So she stood up and was just like, I don't know why anyone's not talking about, and then it just became this huge was it this fight over whose fault was it and what happened and should they have been fired? I mean, it was just just as a panel, you're just like,
when was that? 2 years ago.
Whatever happened to that morning show?
That one that Rula said she would never go on a women's panel again.
Are they still on radio?
Not
One of
together.
them is. Not together, yeah. Maney's one of them.
Yeah.
He's in Charlotte, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He
was on that show. And then the chick went somewhere.
Is that Jade?
It was Jade. Yeah.
She's on radio in California somewhere. She has her own morning show.
Oh, so
But they're not
fine.
together. And the
Nobody
other person,
sued
I
or
don't know.
anything?
I don't know. She said, did anybody sue?
The station had to pay.
Station, yeah.
And everybody got fired.
Imagine.
That's crazy.
That is.
Gerard wants to know if you've ever been up this early.
Yeah. I've been
Almost
on the morning
never,
show before.
She's only been up this early because she hadn't gone to bed yet. That's the only time.
I filled in for Monica when I was back.
She did.
I was an intern.
You did.
And yeah, I was in college.
Okay,
of
so a
course I got
year
up
ago.
early. I used to have 6 a.m. workouts. I was a cheerleader.
She's very defensive.
Hi, Andrea. Good morning.
You know what?
Steffi.
So I'm
Shane.
used to this life.
Josh. I got one of those portables, too. I keep that around just to have. What I want, though, is our phones to not live on this charging cycle crap where you only get, your 1,000 charges or whatever. Because that's what it is. So, all right. Stand by.
People match wits in the arena.
Factor bull crap is true false with a screw and you. Let's meet our contestants. We start with Abby. Good morning, Abby.
Good morning.
Abby, what did you do this weekend?
I went shopping.
Okay.
Shopping.
Ooh.
That's a marathon shopping. 96 hours of
There you go.
shopping.
I love it.
3 straight days, 4 straight days. What kind of like back to school shopping or other stuff?
Other stuff. Just
Okay.
shopping.
Just like stuff for
Shopping
me.
for pleasure.
Don't
yeah.
really care about anybody else. I'm buying for myself. Let's say good morning to Emily. Good morning, Emily.
Good morning.
Emily, what'd you do this weekend?
I did a little bit of work.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Much more having fun than work. Only a little work.
Right. I
A
did
lot of other
Did
stuff.
a little bit of work and everything else I can't tell you in case the cops are listening. So we're good to go. All right, it's Emily versus Abby. Abby, would you like to go first or second in the game today? Abby.
Second.
All right, second for you. Emily, you will go first. Here's the deal. Factor bullcrap is 3 rounds. I will give you a statement, and you tell me if it is factor bullcrap. Get it right, get a point. Get it wrong, lose a point. You're also allowed 1 screw. We force your opponent to answer your question instead. Let's do this.
Round 1.
All right, Emily, your question in round 1, fact or bullcrap. Emily, according to those who use online dating, they tend to try to date people who they consider to be 25% more attractive than they are. Fact, bullcrap, or screw. Emily.
Fact.
Is?
Correct.
I can see that.
That seems
'Cause
like a good number.
Yeah, you get a little bit of confidence when you're just messaging someone on a dating app. Like,
Sure.
oh, I could try shoot my shot 2018.
Right. And so if you're a 5, you go, let me try this 7. Let's
we'll
see
see.
what's going on here.
Until you meet up and
10
you're like,
I ain't getting, but let me try
Yeah.
to at least trade up on a 7, and
try that.
I'll negotiate. It's like negotiating.
There you go.
You aim high, and
hope
then
they meet you in the middle.
Right, and then you settle back to where you were, and,
Right.
and that's that. Abby, here's your question in round 1. Factor bullcrap, Abby. The shortest international commercial airline flight in the world is 10 minutes. Fact, bullcrap, or screw, Abby.
Fact.
Is? Yep.
Correct.
Wow.
That's my type of flight.
Just 10 minutes. That's it.
Yeah,
Now,
but all the trouble to go just for a 10-minute flight, all that TSA, the taking your shoes
God,
off,
right.
take your
Customs.
belt off.
You got to go through customs for that.
It's annoying.
2 different countries. It's St. Martin, which is in the Caribbean, and then Anguilla, which is also it's 12 miles away. So
Yeah.
you island hop, but it's 2 different countries.
Yeah, true.
So there
Customs.
it is.
That could be a whole different process.
God,
It
I
is a
mean,
whole different.
that's a 10-minute flight, and it's probably 3 hours to have to deal with all.
Yep.
You could almost swim there. It's
Yeah.
12 miles.
Might as well.
Like a canoe, and just head on over.
Yeah, Emily and Abby, it's had 1-1.
Round 2.
All right, Emily, your question in round 2. Factor bull crap. Emily, the bowhead whale is the longest living animal on Earth with a lifespan of around 211 years. Fact, bull crap, or screw, Emily.
Bullcrap.
Is?
Correct.
That is correct. That's the second longest living animal.
Oh, what's
Number
the first?
1 is a quahog, which is like a clam. It's a big old clam.
Oh.
The ocean quahog lives for 400 years.
Oh, my
Oh,
goodness.
wow.
Yep. What a waste, though. It just sits there. That's it.
Yeah, it just sits there and, enjoys the water hitting it. I don't know.
Just does nothing. I mean, I guess that's a testament to relaxed living. Helps you live
guess.
longer, right?
Yeah,
Ain't
I
got
love
to do
it.
no swimming or anything.
No, you just
lay
That's the
there.
best life. What you mean?
Yep. Lay there and let the ocean hit you. Nothing else.
Oh, hog. Abby's question.
Quahog, but that's
Quahog.
Oh
What'd I
yeah,
say?
Abby still gets a question. You're right. Abby, here's your question in round 2. Factor bullcrap, Abby. 80% of college kids who get money from their parents admit they spend most of it on partying. Fact, bullcrap, or screw, Abby.
Fact.
Fact is
That means you're wrong.
15% say they spend it on partying. I think most of them are lying though. I mean,
You think
come
it's
on.
more?
They must be.
I know.
I think they're definitely lying.
Yeah, they
I'd
said.
love to spend my parents' money on, partying.
Well, they
Buying
claim,
stuff for a party.
restaurants, clothes, and snacks, which most of that is connected to partying, if you ask me.
Yeah,
but
that makes a
anyway.
good party. Emily 2, Abby 0.
Okay, we move on.
Round 3.
Third and final round. Both of you still have the screw in play. You want to make the other one answer your question instead. Emily, get a point on this and you win. Fact or bull crap, Emily. The TSA, the airport security people, make about $1 million a year from the loose change people leave at airport security. Fact, bull crap, or screw, Emily.
Bullcrap.
Is
That means you're wrong.
$1 million
Oh.
just in coins laying around at
Yeah.
all the different
I'm in
airports.
the wrong profession.
Adds up. You'd have to be all the TSA
all
people.
the airports, yes.
All the airports.
Oh.
And you'd have
Not
to
just
own
one. Yeah, Roanoke Airport, man.
It's
TSA
popping over
$1 million.
there.
Yeah.
Roanoke Airport, I'm sure, kicks in about $4 for the
There you
year.
go. And you don't have to report it either.
Speaking of the Roanoke Airport, shout out to the security guy that had to feel me up not once but twice
Ooh,
at the
yeah.
airport on Wednesday. We'll get into that at 7:30 because
fun with that.
I have the worst luck. So if there's something you have the worst luck with, you're convinced. Like you have the worst luck when it comes to ... Start texting now 52353. We'll get into that at 7:30. All right, Abby, here's the deal. Get a point on this. We go to tiebreaker. Get it wrong, you lose. You can screw Emily if you want. Fact or bull crap, Abby. Beards have become so popular in America that it is destroying the razor industry. Fact, bull, crap, or screw, Abby?
Bullcrap.
Is... No, Abby!
That means you're wrong.
No.
Yeah,
oh, my
I believe it.
goodness.
True.
Yeah, man. Everybody wants a beard. Because women, there's other surveys that say women like beards more than not.
KT,
And,
beard or no beard on your man?
I like a beard.
Okay, you prefer
Yeah.
a beard.
I
over
can
the
def-
baby face.
It's
right?
Yeah, I agree. Makes you look older and more, manly.
Okay. What about when you
at
start
that.
looking older? Then that's when I start shaving because I want to look younger. They're like, wow, look how
I
young you
know.
look.
But if you got it all trimmed up and nice, you don't need it. Throw those blades away.
Yeah, the razor industry was down another 5% last year, and the quote out of people in it is they're just trying to survive until the beard trend ends.
Ooh,
That's
trying
what
to
they're
just
hoping for.
Float. Yeah. Wow. I like it.
Yeah.
I was ahead of the curve, I think.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
I started growing a beard when I was like 16.
I think
weren't that
was
crazy popular
If you
back
see
then.
baby pictures of Freddie Mac, he had that beard. 2 years old, rocking that beard right there.
I looked weird with the little mustache that grew in first.
Yeah, they used
It's
to call
like
him
the
baby beard.
beard and the man bun together. That's like the thing now.
Oh God, the man bun.
the hair,
please.
yeah. Or
And-
like the one black guys, the hair.
Yeah.
All tall, like what Freddie
Hairy
got.
on top,
Yeah.
the curly top
What is
with
that
the beard
called?
and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, curly
I'm
High
top.
fine
top-
with the
high top
beard,
fade.
but as soon as you start mixing in the man bun, we're fighting.
That's
I'm
when it's
sorry.
over.
That's the end of that.
Yeah.
Congratulations to
Emily.
was it Emily? Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd she win?
She won tickets to all those concerts, the Summer Series, Budweiser's Summer Series, Elmwood Park, the B-52s, Gary Allen, Young the Giant, K92radio.com, and the ElmwoodPark.com.
There you go. That's it. We'll get into the trending here in a second. Here's an example of you never know when your life could change forever. You never know. At any moment it could change. We'll get into it in the trending, then we'll do the Strong Mom shout-outs. That's next.
Correction. So all those tickets are on sale, downtownroanoke.org,
Yeah.
not elmwoodpark.com. There is an incident, 81 North, mile marker 146 in Roanoke County. Right shoulder, right lane are closed due to an emergency work zone, so just be aware, headed in that direction. Also, a tractor-trailer accident, Windy Gap Mountain, that area down around those windy roads. You want to be aware of that. If you see anything, let us know. You can text 52353. Weather today, lots of sun, maybe some isolated storms this afternoon into this evening. 84 the high today, 65 at K92. That's your K92 traffic now.
K92 will be live at Schul's in Roanoke this Saturday for their parking lot sale. Show furniture up to 80% off, 11 to 1 this Saturday at the Schul's in Roanoke with K92. Messier. Only Messier. Gross. That's why Monica throws up on the wall, because it's real life only Messier. Yes, hold on, please.
I just will never understand that.
Emily,
I don't either.
congratulations.
You throw up in a
Have
toilet.
you gone with this before?
Come on.
Okay, let's see. Let's see if we have you in here. What's your last name? All right. What's your address? Just confirm that.
Yes.
Perfect. In Salem, right? Yep. All right. You know where we're located, right? Do we have all the tickets in here?
Mhm.
All of them? Okay, cool.
All of them.
Tickets ready for you to pick up. It's 3 different concerts, 3 different dates in August, September, and 2 September dates. Okay, so come by, pick those tickets up between 8:30 and 5:30 Monday through Friday. Sounds good. All right, have a good one. Thanks for listening. All right.
Look at the video I just sent you.
What, Instagram?
Yeah.
So those Bristol tickets, what's the deal with? Is it for the whole?
Okay, so I changed it. So
Okay.
now your guys are giving away for the whole weekend.
Okay, so
except
they-
for ones that we already gave away.
Okay,
So they, 2 people should only get qualifying.
gotcha.
That makes sense. So
Okay,
2 of them should stay only 2 dates, and the rest will stay 3 dates.
okay. So the ones with 3 dates, they get tickets to each
Friday, Saturday, or Thursday, Friday,
Thursday,
Saturday.
Friday, Saturday.
Yeah,
and
and
they
then-
have tickets to the main race, the big race.
Right.
Okay,
And they'll get 2 packages of those, if that makes sense.
they get
Fair.
2 tickets.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Cool.
So totally 6.
All right. Perfect. I can do that. La 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 la. La 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 la. Oh man, they're gonna have special guests. Other special guests. Not just regular guests, man.
Isn't that funny?
Hi, Sue. Sue says happy birthday, Fred.
Thank you, Sue.
Hello, Fred. Other Fred, not you, Fred.
Hello again.
Black women be like, I'll be 50 next month. So true. How old do you think my mom is? You seen her?
She's definitely like 50.
How you know?
Because I would assume she's about my mom's age, who's 51.
Yeah.
Don't look 51, though.
My mom looks like she's 30 something, and she's 55.
Your mom doesn't look 55.
Mhm.
Whoa, that's not what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I would say early 50s.
Isn't that crazy? She literally looks 30. That's how I know when
It's
I'm
almost
in
as
there.
if there's a rhyme about black and crack that happens somewhere. Yeah.
It's facts.
Yeah,
Black.
it is.
Black don't crack.
Crack?
Black is whack. Is it? No, no, it's definitely not that. No.
We moisturize. Well, everybody
And remember, as Freddie Mac said, black don't crack and white is aight.
moisturize.
Aight. All right, so for the strong mom, Freddie Mac, you'll be on Brittany and Rebecca. And I will do Gina and Heather.
Buchanan?
Buchanan, you would be correct. Buchanan.
Like, why was he on a
I
treadmill?
don't know.
But the thing is, he's not even preaching. He's singing. So what's
Maybe
the
that's-
message?
Maybe that's that. Because sometimes, like, they'll have praise and worship and offering and all that kind of stuff. And then the pastor would get up and he wants, or he maybe wants one more song before he starts preaching. Oh, that warm-up song? I don't know.
Yeah,
have no
little
idea.
warm-up
Except
song.
it's- yeah, warm-up, literally. Like cardio real quick. Ah.
And the thing is, he's in Adidas sweatpants and everything. No.
With the tie over.
People be reaching in church nowadays, like, for a message.
You gotta get that attention, man.
Do all the props.
It's good and bad because they try to help you see scriptures in a different way.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, okay, Drake. You see his floating yellow Ferrari? I'll send it to you.
yeah, I might treat myself to a pedicure today.
Good for you. Get a manicure too.
Hmm?
Get a manicure too.
I don't have no nails.
Wednesday? Yeah, you really don't. What else are you doing today?
Huh?
What else are you doing today? You're not gonna get drunk. Too old.
No, it's not even that. It's Monday, so it's
Yeah, it's
I
kind of
gotta
weird.
work tomorrow. Like me and her drank Saturday. So I was like, I ain't got shit to do. Even though I should have been asleep, catching more sleep. I feel like the lack of sleep. That's why I don't feel that great right now.
Yeah.
It wasn't like it was cold in Chicago or something like that. Just lack of sleep, man, will kill you. That's how you get sick. That's one of the major ways to get sick.
Hello, Deanna.
DC this weekend. Oh yeah, I won't be here Monday. Just letting y'all know.
Okay.
Oh, also you had the voice track to 12 today, and I'm doing 12 to 2. That's what Kevin said.
You doing that live?
Huh?
You doing that live?
No, he told me to voice track it. I can voice track my whole show if you don't want to do it. I don't.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you can do it.
Good.
Okay,
Screw
fair
you.
enough.
Cool. Bye.
Works for me.
Ba la ba la ba la ba. Ko kaka poo ko kaka.
Cardi
Are you?
posted a twerking video
Cardi?
just now.
Da booty bo la ba. Booty booty baba.
Literally everyone's gonna be in DC this weekend.
Who's everyone?
I wasn't going to be there, so
I'm not there.
it's just
I'll be in Blu-ray.
The cool people. Okay, so
Cool
like
people.
Brittany and all like her entire family, my friends, Kia, Krista, you know all them, and just a bunch of people from school.
All the cool people.
Nobody that you guys would know.
I know them.
Yeah, it's gonna be litty.
But, what's the occasion?
Kia's birthday,
Kia.
and Brittany's going for her aunt's birthday, so it just happened to be the same weekend.
Yeah, but you go to
We're
flap.
staying at Janae's house. I think Brittany and her family are staying in a hotel. Chris and Mike and all them are getting a hotel. I didn't get my nails done today.
Morning Thang in the house. It is Freddie
Sweet
Mac.
Fred.
It's his birthday today.
Happy birthday to you.
She's been waiting all morning for the most
Happy
nasally rendition of Happy Birthday.
I can sing, okay?
Go for it.
Don't play me. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. You hear that, okay? To you.
Sound a little nasally.
Happy
A little nasally.
birthday. Okay, listen, I was in the choir in high school.
You don't have to run down your list
It's
of
fine.
I was in all-state
accomplishments.
choir.
The choir, they'll take anybody.
Tri-county
It's
choir.
fine. Mhm.
Austin, that's volunteer.
No, it's not. I had an audition for that. And I made it. And I sang at a wedding.
I'm just kidding.
I've
Thank you. Oh,
seen-
you got
okay.
one wedding on your resume.
I would.
All right.
I'd
Happy
like to point
birthday.
out, and Fred, I think you can back me up because you've seen a lot of weddings. Not everyone who sings at a wedding is necessarily any good.
That's true. I've seen grooms sing at their own weddings. I wouldn't recommend it. But hey, to each his own. Do you think that was very nice? I was just kidding.
It's a little nasally.
You're
A little
welcome.
nasally. That was.
You're welcome. Happy 27th birthday.
Yep.
It's early.
Freddie
You know.
Mac is the big 2-7. It's also a big day.
Back to school,
Back to school.
back to school,
Yeah.
to prove to Dad that I'm not a fool.
Yeah, I mean, it's been going in waves, but the county is back to school today. Roanoke County, that is.
Oh,
Man, early.
I
It
didn't know
seems
that.
early. Because
Yeah.
I remember just back in the day, whenever that was, everybody goes back to school after Labor Day, right? I think Maryland, that's like law or
Yeah.
something. Every school in Maryland goes back after Labor Day. But
Not here.
Not here,
and
man.
you
It's
think it's
different.
early here. I have a friend who lives in Atlanta. August 1st.
Really?
August 1st.
Oh,
It's just getting earlier and earlier. And because they do that, at least when they first started this whole before Labor Day thing, because just in case you have snow days, you don't have to immediately start making up days because you started
Right.
the school year earlier.
Yep.
But yeah, well, congratulations on back to school. It's that time again.
Soak in your final times if it's not your back to school just yet. Strong Mom shout outs are on the way, trending now. Let's do it now. There it is. People are bad. This prank is hilarious. That's totally messing with people at airports.
Okay.
Fred, we did not experience this when we were flying the other day, but I could see you getting suckered into this.
Okay.
Because what they're doing, someone is putting very realistic looking stickers of electrical outlets.
Because everyone is looking for a charger or
Right.
an outlet to charge their phone.
Uh-huh. So then you
Wow.
go to stick your phone charger into it and it's the wall.
the wall.
And you're on hidden camera somewhere.
Yeah.
Hopefully, because that makes it even funnier.
There's got to be of course, someone's got to be filming this. Otherwise, what's the point of pranking someone in 2018 if it's not on YouTube?
Seriously.
That is hilarious.
Yeah.
I love it.
I
Because
thought that was great.
you feel, can you imagine being that person? You just feel dumb and you're like, all right, who did it? Come on. You got me, whatever.
And airports have been kind of gradually changing over and having more outlets and more charging stations, but there's still just that whole wall of shame of random people that are sitting against the floor with their phone on a cord, trying to charge it in the
short
one
cords.
available outlet by a trash can. You know.
Yeah.
And
So
most
you
of the time, the outlets don't work. Last time I was at an airport,
Oh, really?
none of them worked.
The airport is the worst, I'm telling you.
Goodness.
7:30. I'm going to talk to you about how not once but twice I had to go to second base with TSA.
All on the same trip.
Man, there's video evidence of it too because all of my friends, well, you're not my friends, all of my coworkers were filming me and laughing.
we
You're
had
not
that
my
proof.
real friend.
We just got proof. That's all
I
it
know,
is.
that's fine.
I had to
It's
let you
all
know.
good.
Hey.
Number 2.
Number 2, Snapchat. Is this the end?
It needs to be.
Really?
I'm over it.
Are you?
I am over it.
You're not alone because Snapchat is down in users overall. People are freaking out. The stock went down 8% on the day they announced that the just new members are down.
Dang, that's crazy.
It's because of that update. It's hard to navigate now.
And
Everyone's on Instagram now. Instagram can do the same thing. So just go to Instagram.
If not better. Yeah,
Right.
there was a time where, especially when Snapchat first came out, it was like the thing. Before Instagram had video components and all that, but now I immediately think Instagram.
Right.
For the story, for posting and all that.
Now, they are kind of talking about the industry in general. They're calling it peak social, where, eventually we are going to reach a point where that's it. Like, they're not going to add hundreds and hundreds and millions of new people because there aren't. You have to make new people in order for that to happen.
True.
But Snapchat, again, to me, Instagram does everything. Snapchat's a waste of time. I get it. There's a bunny filter.
Oh, sweet.
I'm telling you, if Instagram did those face filters, that'd be the end. Snapchat be over with. Just turn
yeah.
the lights off.
Oh, yeah.
And that would
And
be
they
it.
do some, so they're well on their way.
I only use Snapchat for that filter, the pretty girl filter. That's
Oh,
it.
it makes your skin look all
Oh,
clear
yeah. It
and
makes
all
me
of that.
glow.
Look at that.
Ladies love it.
That's the only thing they're good for.
Number 1.
Speaking of looking good and glowing, you never know. You never know when your entire life could change. This woman she's going to start making money on Facebook and YouTube. She is going to be rich. All from her mugshot.
Oh, so it's a
Really?
lady this time around. Because
Yep.
there was a guy a few years ago, he did that.
19-year-old woman, Marshala Perkins in Texas, was arrested for weed. And everyone on the internet is freaking out at how good her makeup looks.
Oh, her face is beads.
Beat to the gods.
She got the lashes and everything.
Wow,
Oh,
okay.
she's really pretty.
Yeah, well,
Too bad.
I would watch her makeup tutorials.
she is
there
already
you go.
taking private appointments. She has launched an Instagram account and a YouTube channel because all sorts of people went viral and they were like, oh my God, I want this girl to do my makeup. Her makeup looks so good.
Yes, girl, make that coin.
Yeah, because that means just like what you said, she's in this way always looking good, always on point. So even in a mugshot where people normally look their ugliest.
Yeah. So kids, crime doesn't pay.
dot, dot, dot.
Dot, dot, dot.
Until it does.
Right, I know.
No.
It's one of those ones where they always tell you
you.
there's those things they tell you as a kid that end up not being true sometimes. And again, don't do crime and stuff.
Right.
I'd rather you choose no crime. But it's sort of like when you were in math class as a kid and there was always that math teacher going, you're not going to just have a calculator in your pocket everywhere you go in your life. You need to learn this.
Yeah.
And now pardon me while I reach over to my phone, which has a calculator on it, and it's in my pocket at all times. Heck, I don't even need to open it. I can ask Siri to do the math for me. I have my own personal assistant in my pocket.
Yeah. So shut it, Miss Grote.
That's right.
My old elementary math school teacher.
I know. That's
Gross.
Grote.
That was her name. She was
She
kinda-
sounds.
She was gross.
She sounds groat.
Yes,
I understand.
that's exactly
what it is.
what.
She's, hey, you gotta live your idea, live your true self.
There it is.
You be the groatest you can be. Strong mom shout outs are next on the thing, and then I will tell you about my adventures at the airport. 7:30.
Not around.
She is groat.
She was
You're groat.
She was wide and all outside. She hated me. She told my parents, "You need to."
Sounds like she has warts.
She probably did, like on her back or something.
Ugh.
I had a homeroom teacher who was Mrs. Roach.
Roach.
I had a lady.
Roach.
I had a teacher
Yeah.
who was. Her name was Deloach,
Deloach.
I don't remember
Yeah.
any of my teachers' names.
and so we used to clown her.
I didn't invest in any of those old dinosaurs. Screw them all.
Miss Grow hated me.
Yep. So let me guess, you just sat in the corner with your jacket on, waiting to leave. Is
Yeah.
That what you, look at
I
that.
hated high school. I was bullied.
For what?
I
Yeah,
don't
they make
know
fun of you.
why. I don't know why. It was like,
You got a YouTube channel.
yeah. Well, I don't. Yeah, they made fun
Oh
of
wait,
that.
they made that was part of it, right? I remember you telling me that.
9th and 10th grade, I don't know why I was bullied. I just was.
The scariest part of this
I
story is when she says 9th and 10th grade, 2 years ago, when I was bullied.
No, that was like 8 years.
Like 8
8
still.
years ago.
Ah!
I don't know why I was bullied. No, some girls just didn't like me. I think it's because like I was on the cheerleading team.
Hey, Troy.
Oh, you know what it probably was?
Hello,
I
Ben.
took a girl's boyfriend.
Shay. Nikki. I don't know what happened.
Mrs. Steal
Mrs.
Your
Steal
Man.
Your
But
Man.
like they were broken up. It was high school
Mr.
shit.
Steal Your Girl.
So I transferred.
Yeah, Hendrix is Mr. Steal
He's
Your
gonna be
Girl.
smooth, yo.
Really?
He's gonna be smooth.
Well, because he asked questions that like Mr. Steal Your Girl would ask because he sees people and he says, "Where you going?" I'm going to the store. Where you go to the store for? I'm gonna get groceries. What you get groceries for? Like he's gonna be that guy. That guy.
Post it up,
Yeah.
like, let me
Right.
come with you.
What
I'll
you?
help you.
What you got that shirt on for? What you got that man for if he ain't here?
Yeah.
What you going home for? What you smiling
Let
for?
me come home with you.
Yep. Yep, Mr. Steal Your Girl. That's him.
Real smooth, man.
What you doing here for?
Aw.
Mm-mm.
Oh, Monica
3 years
posted at the beach.
Sunrise.
Vibes.
She posts a picture of water and said, "Not going near it." Did she put that in there? Not going over there. I'll stay right here. Thank you.
So, do we have interns this week?
They're done. Kalia was done, and Alex was informed he was done.
Oh, really?
Well, he didn't show
By
up.
you?
No, Cheryl did. I didn't say
Okay,
anything.
good, because I was literally about to say something. Like, it was bad. I was like, how do you not, like, just not show up?
I don't know. I mean, there's some things he had stuff for, I guess, but it's like you just got to give me a heads up. But when he said he was going to be here, he wasn't.
Yeah.
So, and it happened several times, and Cheryl was like, "He's done." I'm like, "All right, whatever. I don't care." Morning Thang, back live. KT, Zack, Freddie Mac coming up next. Just my adventures at the airport yet again.
Just the man I met in the restroom.
Me and my new best friend.
TSA.
He TSA'd me not once, but twice. I have the worst luck. If you have the worst luck at something, go ahead, text in 52353, whatever it is. You're convinced you're cursed when it comes to ... We'll get into that next. Got to salute the strong moms in your life. Every Monday is Mother's Day. Brought to you by MediSpa. So our grand prize winner today gets a $100 MediSpa gift card for all their fantastic treatments. That's Ridgewood Farms area in Salem.
Oh, yeah.
And 6 chocolates from Chocolate Paper.
Love it. They all hooking us up. Also, this month at MediSpa, free consultation and $100 off for your school cool sculpting treatment.
Oh, look at that.
Just this month only.
So
So
your
make sure you
school
go by.
sculpting treatment.
School
That's fine.
sculpting.
Back to school. Fat freeze.
There you go.
Hey, whatever
Cool
it takes.
sculpting.
And chocolate paper as well. So thank you to both. K92radio.com if you want to salute a strong mom in your life for next Monday as we get ready now for your strong moms this week.
Brittany Young in Buchanan.
What's up, Brittany?
Is up first. It's from her friend Brianna. Now, biologically, Brittany has one child, but when she got married, she took on the mom duties to 3 more kids.
Wow.
So if you're keeping count, that's 4.
That is.
Unfortunately, one of those children is battling cancer, and Brittany is there every step of the way with physical therapy appointments, visits to St. Jude, and just being there every step of the way. She never misses a baseball game or a gymnastics meet and is the foundation that holds the house together while her husband is at work. So Brianna says of her friend, she is a godsend to these children. Without her, they would not have the love of a mother or the stability of a loving home. I admire her for the dedication to love these babies like they were her own.
That's Brittany in the house.
All right, we got Leah Deckman and Farron. This is submitted by Kendall Ware.
Good, Leah.
Leah and Kendall have a child together, and Kendall says that she is the definition of a strong mom, and he means that literally because Leah is a member of the Farron wrestling team.
There
That's
you
awesome.
go. Look at that. Crush you.
Yeah.
She's a full-time student who also works on campus, and Kendall says, one of the best moms I know. She's always doing the most she can to make sure everyone around her is happy.
There you go,
Look at that, Leah.
Let's shout out Gina Picard in Vinton. This is from her daughter, Megan. Gina is the mother of 4 amazing children and is also a breast cancer survivor. So shout out to her. Not only that, the cancer returned to her brain. She beat that, too.
Yes.
Whoa, look at
There
that.
you go. She is a youth group leader at Goodview Baptist Church and always puts family and God first and has always picked herself up with a smile, no matter the challenge. Megan says, I've always counted my mom as my best friend. She works every day, helps make sure her kids get where they need to go, and still has time to spend with her children and my father. Her smile and words of wisdom just make everyone smile.
Oh, amazing.
There's
Let's
Gina.
shout out Rebecca Conrad in Roanoke. Rebecca.
Hey,
It's from her daughter, Alicia. Rebecca was a single mom who raised Alicia all by herself when she was a child. Now, Alicia is 30 now, but admits that she still drives her mama crazy every day. Mama, can you bring me this? Mama, how do I do this? Et cetera, et cetera. And even though Alicia never met her father, she says that her mom made sure I had the beautiful childhood any kid could ask for. She made me the person I am today, and to me, that deserves every reward possible.
There you go.
Shout out
Now,
Rebecca.
We get to our grand prize winner this week of the $100 Medi Spa gift card and 6 chocolates. You know what you do? You bask.
Woo!
Yeah, you bask in your
Yeah,
glory.
you have to.
From Chocolate Paper. Let's shout out Heather McDonald in Hardy. Hey, Heather. This is from her daughter, Stacy. Now, not only is Heather a mom, she is now a grandma to 5 awesome grandchildren. She's the postmaster in Buchanan. So she controls the mail.
Yeah, she's in
She
charge.
controls the information.
Love
So
it.
she does that every day. And then 3 days a week, she drives to Bedford to pick up her grandkids and take them to their sports, help with their homework, or whatever else needs to be done while Stacy and her sister are working. She also makes time 5 days a week to visit her own mom, who's
Wow.
95 years old. And Stacy says she goes above and beyond to help us no matter what and truly shows us what a strong mom and a good role model is. For once, I'd love to be able to give something back to her. Well, you can, because here
There
you
you
go. Congratulations, Heather. Shout out to all of our strong moms. K92radio.com. You want to salute a strong mom in your life? $100 Medi Spa gift card, Ridgewood Farms area in Salem, and a 6-piece of assorted chocolates from Chocolate Paper for our winner next week in the Strong Mom Shoutouts.
Reports of a tractor-trailer accident southbound on Windy Gap Mountain. Traffic down to 1 lane there if you're heading south. If you see anything, let us know. You can text 52353. Weather-wise today, some isolated storms later on this afternoon into this evening, getting to 84 today, and sunshine tomorrow in the forecast. 65 at K92. That's your K92 traffic now.
This has Heather's info on it.
Whose number is this, Heather or her daughter?
That is Heather's number. Yes. We'll go straight to the source on this one. Good morning, Brandon. Yo, yo, yo. Gerard says your singing left much to be desired. KT?
What'd you say?
He said, Gerard said your singing left much to be desired.
Oh, thanks. Is that a compliment?
No.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, it's not? I thought it was.
Your singing left much to be desired means you left me wishing it was better. That's, yes. That's,
Oh, I thought he
Okay,
was saying. I
Gerard.
thought you
Okay,
was.
Gerard.
no, that didn't leave him wanting more.
I thought
That's
he
not
wanted
what that
more, yeah.
means. No.
I can sing better that like on a better day when it's not this early.
On a
It's early.
better day, better day. You should hear me on a better day, better day. Zabu. Zabu. Hey, hey. Okay, you know what? We got a song here. I'm going to go heat up some food. I'll be right back.
You like Travis Scott?
Mm-hmm.
You do? You listen to that new album?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I think he beat out Drake's numbers.
Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, I was about to ask you who can do Friday Xfinity.
What? What you trying to do? Well, you better go after 5 o'clock.
No, that's what I'm going. That's what I'm doing.
Because I can't. And Bob can't because somebody has to run the board.
Right, I know. Is Taylor not allowed to do remotely? What's her deal?
I don't think so. I've asked. It's only when all of us are not.
Depends on the
Yeah.
parents or whatever, I'm sure. You can be a loving teacher with a gentle heart and still listen to gangster rap on the way to school. I do not miss school for nothing. I hate homework. Hated homework. Writing papers and all that.
All right, what should I do for hot list?
What you got?
Nothing.
What do he give you?
I'll probably do the same ones.
You can do the same ones.
I'm gonna do Kanye West.
You got a tease?
What's it called? Ecstasy?
Yeah. You got a tease?
What do you mean?
I mean, if he lets you tease it, do you have a tease?
Like
How you would word it?
Oh. Yeah, I guess. I have to pick a second one.
You can say Kanye's. You don't have to have two. You can just have one. Kanye's questionable song, new song about his sister-in-law. Or his.
Morning Thang in the house. KT is in for Monica today.
Yes.
KT, from what I understand, was an emotional hot mess at church yesterday.
I was.
Did Jesus get up in your feels?
I felt the spirit, I guess.
Did you feel the Holy Ghost?
That's what it was.
It's always the Holy Ghost.
It was the singing and the clapping, and I was just like...
It's never the Father or the Son. It's the Holy Ghost that gets you.
I was like, God, please get me through my mess. My life's a mess right now.
Yeah. Then she comes in here. She's like, I'm really happy with everything in my life. I'm really happy with everything.
She's looking at it from a positive. He's going to work it out. Everything's going to work itself out. Yeah.
So I'm starting my Monday off right.
Now, you're a religious person. You went to Liberty.
Right.
And, that they like God there. And are you in church, and when you're in your feels in these moments, do you have those times where you're like, God, please, would you cut it out? That sort of, do you have those moments?
What do you mean? Like,
where you're getting in your feels like, I'm a mess. Would you help me out? I'm here. Come on, man. Am I not getting credit for this? That kind of thing.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes I'm like, God, please, why are you doing this to me? Blah, blah, blah. Why me for this situation? But I always just have faith that he'll work it out.
I know. And people always, they'll say that thing, well, God only gives you what you can handle. And occasionally I look up and I go, I think I'm full. I'm full, all right?
Right.
Don't test me, man.
And that's the thing. Sometimes you think you can't handle it. You think it's too much. But in actuality, you get through it, and then it's like, looking back, okay.
And God does know what you can handle, even though you might feel like you don't.
Yeah, but occasionally I would like him to think I could handle, I don't know, a mango tree. Something like that. Just
plant one.
Yep.
Do it.
Be like, God has decided.
Have you put the seeds in the ground?
I have not.
See,
I've put them in the trash.
Trash?
Yeah. Well,
that's even worse.
Who plants a mango seed in Virginia?
I don't know. Maybe you could be the first one.
Maybe I could.
There you go.
Something
See? Problem solved.
Yep, done.
Boom.
Ding. Come to Zack's Mango Farm.
Ooh.
Virginia-grown mangoes.
Yeah,
only one of its kind. And I mean one, because we'll get one actual mango every year, but that's it. Airport. Me, airplanes. I have the worst luck.
No luck.
No luck. Fred, you've witnessed it firsthand now.
I did. I've heard the stories, but I saw it with my own two eyes.
What happened?
Well, I will get into that next. If you're cursed by something or convinced that you are, text 52353. So it happened. I'm on a list. You believe it now. It sounded stupid before, but
weird.
I'm definitely on a list. We'll explain next. Yeah. Now that's some good singing right there.
It's genuine.
Oh, God.
Mr. Lumpkin?
Yeah.
Mr. Blumpkin?
Mr. Lumpkin.
Somebody changed his Wikipedia page. I was just reading what I saw.
It's still there.
Is it?
Yes.
Dang.
Keeping up with the Kardashians.
Not gonna lie, I watched it last week.
That big old fight between them.
I watched the whole episode.
Don't try to pass this off on Katie.
Right. You know you liked it.
I didn't.
You watched it on your own.
I didn't say no.
They be entertaining.
I don't know what it is, but it's just got the juice.
All the tea.
It's like you can't look away. I don't know what it is about it. We could have a caller if you want. We need a caller.
Oh, do we?
Are we giving ours too?
You can.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we'll see. We'll see where this goes. So yeah. I got to get my beverage. This is a romantic tale, so, kids gather around and hear the story of Zach Jackson at the airport because I'm cursed, man.
You have no luck.
Not
Every
at the
single
airport.
time, it's something going on. And a lot of people go through things like, I have the worst luck with this or that. Yours is the airport, TSA.
Yep. Someone texts in 52353. They can't use vending machines. They say every single time it eats their money.
It just gets stuck. Yeah, I had an old vending machine in my church growing up. I don't know. That's kind of weird all in itself, but it doubled as a school, so that may be why.
Ah, okay.
But every time at that vending machine, that one in particular, I felt like my little chips always got stuck.
Oh, yeah.
My little
hang on the
M&Ms or
thing.
whatever. Yeah, they get caught in that little windy thing.
People always leave little notes, Post-it notes on the vending machine here when it steals their money, and it always says it owes Bob Patrick money. Always.
Always. What's funny is because Bob Patrick always asks me if I have a quarter or if I have 50 cents for him to get something. So really, he owes me money.
Yeah. I actually don't believe that the vending machine steals his money. I think he lies, and that's how he gets a free 50 cents from the vending machine guy when the guy comes back. Yeah, exactly. But it's nothing in comparison to me. I have the worst luck at airports. KT, I don't know are you aware of this?
No, I wasn't.
I'm on a list because I get kicked off of flights all the time.
You're lying.
All the time. I would say it's probably about 40% of the time I fly, all of a sudden I'm magically on standby. I don't have a seat anymore. They just, I bought a ticket just like everybody else. And
Although you checked in too. You've checked in plenty of time in advance.
Yep.
And something happens where it's like, who are you?
And I go to check in and it says, see gate attendant. I'm like, oh, God, here we go again.
Yeah.
And I go in and they're like, wow, this flight's overbooked, sir. I'm like, excuse me. How is this my fault? Well, you were the last to check in, last to buy a ticket. It's either one of those. I'm like, I bought this ticket 6 months ago. Well, then you were the last one to check in. I'm like, I checked in 24 hours ago.
There's no way.
They're liars.
That is
KT, sometimes
crazy.
they come on the plane and they take me off.
So what was it this last time?
This time it was security. Me and a nice man that I met at security.
It's before we get to the gate.
I know. I'm
This
not
is
even there.
TSA.
I almost got thrown out of the airport. I don't
Yeah.
know what the heck's going on, but I
They
go
just
up.
don't like you.
And, if you've never been to the Roanoke airport, you go into security, and there's this giant phone book-looking tube thing. Not phone book, but like an old telephone booth.
Uh-huh.
It actually looks like the tube that you send your stuff through at the drive-through at the bank. You put stuff in the bank.
Yeah,
It's
a
a
little
giant
tube.
tube. Yeah, and you stand in it, and you have to put your hands over your head like this, and it scans you and whatever. And then you come out the other side. Now, I've emptied out my pockets and done all these things. Don't have any weapons of any kind.
Right.
And I look over on the screen because I'm curious. I'm like, oh, what does it look like on the screen? And it's me. And all of a sudden, this yellow box comes up right on my groin. Right there.
Yeah.
It shows a picture of me and then right there.
Oh, awkward.
I know.
It's like alert on this part of his body.
I mean, it's just sirens are going off. There's problems. And he goes, sir, and he pulls out his gloves. Sir, I'm going to have to pat you down, and it will be with the back of my hand. And, he's going through the whole protocol. I can already tell he's decided this is his worst day at work.
Yeah.
Man,
Because
he's
it's
mailing
early,
it
too.
in.
It's
Imagine
like
having
10 a.m.
that job and having to do that.
Yep.
That's so
Would
awkward.
you, I'm going to go by your waistband and up your inseam and all this stuff.
Just warning you, giving your heads
Would
up.
you like a private room? Like, no, but, maybe a cocktail or something. That would be nice. And so he does. Fine, just do your thing. It's all good. So he goes ahead and he does his thing, and he swabs my hands, and he puts them back into the machine. Okay? I'm thinking, all right, fine. I don't know what the heck this is. They put it in there. And then all of a sudden, red. Red comes up, and it says, alert.
Zach!
I know!
What's wrong with you?
What is wrong with me?
But
Why
what's
am I on this list?
What's even crazier is this happens all the time. Either it's at TSA or already on the plane, at the gate, check-in, or whatever. Zach's so used to this happening. I look back, and he's just like, the guy says, you got to come over here with me, sir. And Zach's just like, okay, smiling. This is just every day for him, it seems like.
Yep,
he's used to it.
Because then he announces, sir, you're going to get a full body pat down.
Oh. You've been upgraded to a full body.
Yes.
I got to do another check.
You have been upgraded to last class. Here we go.
We've got it together.
Yeah, we've got it together, baby.
You just got some weird energy around you.
No. And so
I
he
know
had to
what it
pull
is.
me off to the side. I had to stick my arms out. Meanwhile, I got Heckle and Jekyll over here putting me on Instagram, filming the whole thing.
I bet you guys are dying.
Yeah, we're cracking up because we go through, no problem. Monica goes through, no problem. Zach, groin, alert. I
Apparently.
told him he shouldn't have got that piercing. That's what I said.
I know. That's what it was.
He tried to tell us he didn't have a piercing, but I said, I know. What's
Security
up.
knows better. Yeah,
There's
so they
nothing
went
in
through
his
all my
pocket.
stuff. They swapped my hands again. I'm thinking, if I don't pass this time, what's next?
Yeah, you don't get to get on the.
Oh, we're
plane.
going Roto-Rooter after that,
Yeah.
Fred, and I didn't get arrested, so why do I have to do these things? But fortunately, I made it through.
So
but
you don't
I'm
know
cursed.
why you
Nope.
were like,
No, I don't.
that's so weird.
He just has bad luck.
I do. I'm on a list. I'm telling you.
It's something about his aura, the way he walks through.
Yeah,
I don't know.
weird
He just
energy.
looks.
It's
He
that
looks guilty,
energy.
maybe. I don't know.
Sometimes you just have the worst luck.
Yeah.
Are you cursed with something, or is it just me? Am I the only one?
Oh, I'm cursed with cars.
Okay.
My car breaks down all the time. Y'all remember when I went to have that situation in Charlotte where my car literally was on fire?
Oh, that's
It
right.
was smoking, right?
You were trapped in the middle of nowhere.
Yes, me and my best friend were trapped in Charlotte. We had to get a hotel. I was crying. It cost about like $3,000 to get my car fixed, right? And that was like 2 months ago. Cars broke again, engine lights on. And I'm like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, because when this happened the last time, you were considering getting a new car.
Yes,
that
yes.
was an idea that you thought you may have to do because the car is all the way in North Carolina.
Right, but we thought it was, it just didn't work out. So we, got it fixed. And
Yeah.
so I'm like, okay, I basically have a brand new car, new alternator, all that, whatever. Now, engine lights back on.
Yeah, well, it's kind of like putting young person organs into a 100-year-old's body. It's still, we're done here. This car is over with.
Yeah.
We're having the car funeral. You can text 52353 if you want. Money Mondays is next. We'll call it 3 piggy banks. So how to save money and get the heck out of debt. We'll get into that next on The Thing.
Monica Brooks, y'all.
Was she stalking us?
Nah, she just said, Fred, happy birthday.
Ah. Figured she was spying on us in the live feed, watching KT.
Maybe. Katie does that. Like, she'll be scrolling on Facebook and doesn't click on the video.
Mhm.
But you can click to, like,
Hello,
turn the
Patsy.
volume up without saying, oh, Katie has joined.
Yeah.
Samantha Gerard is on the.
Creep.
See, I hate when I try to cross post the feed to the regular K92, and then what it does is it creates 2 chat boxes, which drives me insane because then I have to watch both of them, even though everybody's in the same chat room. So Samantha Gerard is on the K92 Mornin Thang page at the regular feed. So that's
Gerard
where,
is loyal.
ideally, where you want to be. Yes, he is, and I appreciate that. He's not the only one. Hello, Brandon. Good. Drag me off the flight.
Whew,
Punch me
I
in the
just
face
felt
like
this.
that guy.
I get this money.
Listen, God
Hey,
said,
United.
because of where I'm taking you, there are people from your past coming back to you. Be careful. I've already shown you who they are. Whew, I felt that. Remember that text I got?
That sounds like something Psychic Susanna would say.
It does sound like her.
Remember the text I just got?
Vaguely.
You know.
Oh, like,
My
no,
friend-
my man's
my
a
friend-
rapper.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. My friend, like, he, you know what I'm
Put
saying?
my homeboy in the radio.
Boy, no.
Get the.
It's so funny. Zach was just so, like, oh, okay, I'll go over there with you. Like, he was just so used to it. It was the oddest thing.
Well,
He was
it's
just
also one of those
smiling,
things where it's
and
like-
he knows he's innocent, too. So
Right.
it's
You also
like-
have to act as normal as possible because I need to get on an airplane,
Yeah,
And be
too.
like,
You
sir,
don't wanna-
you're being belligerent now. No,
Yeah.
we're good.
You don't want to get arrested. Yeah.
And again, I saw the look on the guy's face.
He didn't want to
Touching my wiener was the last thing he felt like doing.
That's so awkward.
Monica and I are just like,
Yes, Gerard, she did.
ooh.
Oh, yeah. They're right there. Here, I got a picture.
Y'all put it on K92.
It was.
Oh.
It was on something. Yeah, there I am.
You look so mad. So
He was
uncomfortable.
trying not to look mad, though, I think.
He's-
He smiled a lot. It was weird. Like, but I get it because he's just used to it.
I think I was also tired. I was just like, my arm, like sticking
That's
my arms
funny.
out for like 2 minutes. I'm like, all right, can I put these down, please?
Meanwhile, Monica and I are videotaping, and then we're also like, let's go to the bar. Hereford and Ryan. I'm like, shots? Ugh.
I think I'm done with shots. I can't do it anymore.
Because they're awful.
Just mixed drinks. That was in my younger days.
Back when I was a child.
Back when I was,
Watch you say
Immature.
that. And then you go to D.C. this weekend. I'm never drinking again.
Oh, Lord.
Everybody.
I'm not big on shots, but something about that peer pressure, I guess, because me and Monica took those shots of Fireball.
The only shots that are
Cigarettes
good
not
that
that
I could do is Malibu because it's not it's just coconut.
Ugh.
It's so sweet.
Y'all don't like
though.
Malibu?
It's like a shot of sugar.
That's my favorite
There
liquor.
really is nothing worse. than
That and Fireball.
Yeah.
I'm not alcoholic. I probably sound like one.
Everybody likes money. Want
Yeah, like
more
that
of it.
green.
Yeah. That secret sound thing might be coming soon.
Ooh.
Thought I'd put that out there if you want to win some money. Here's someone who they've texted in. They said, I am cursed with relationships, Italian food, and salads.
I can relate on the relationship.
Relationships.
I tell you what,
found the right one yet.
I can relate on the salads. Tomatoes always land on my shirt, man.
Oh,
All the time.
messing up your outfit.
And specifically
Early in the day, too.
Cursed with tomatoes. Okay, so Money Mondays, trying to save you money, trying to figure out how you can save money. So this person has provided advice of having essentially 3 different piggy banks in your life.
Nice.
To allow you to transform financially. Now, they don't have to actually be piggy banks. I suppose you could do that if you wanted, but piggy banks don't earn interest in certain things.
That's true.
So you would like to save into actual things.
Right.
But
Putting
they
under
say
your mattress doesn't help.
yeah, you've got your white piggy bank, and it's got pink spots on it because it's all cute and fun. Because that's what it's for. That's your fun money. So you put your little thing aside for your fun money, and that's you have what you have.
Yeah.
And when it's gone, the fun is over. You sit and read a book.
There you go.
That's it. The next one they call the hot air balloon piggy bank. So that's for your longer term goals.
Nice.
So 10 years down the road, hey, I want to buy a house. You know,
Right.
Freddie Mac. Maybe that's your hot air balloon. Or KT, you would like a car that doesn't break down all the time. You know,
Yes.
that sort of thing.
That'd be nice.
And then the third one is the basketball piggy bank, which is the one you don't touch until you retire.
Ah,
So there's
that's
now-
even longer.
Yeah. And now it's real easy to say, hey, here's your 3 categories of saving. And everyone says, yeah, no kidding. I know that. But what this person advises is you start super, super small, where you just put 1% of your paycheck into each of those 3 things.
Right, because you don't have to do the big, like, put all your money in your savings. A lot of us can't do that. You know what I mean? We got things we got to pay for.
Right.
We don't make whole lot of money to
Right.
do it. It just, you got to do what's for you.
So you put in your 1%, and then you just, all of a sudden you realize, I didn't even notice.
Yeah.
So then you bump it to 2. And then
There
when
you
you
go.
don't notice, you bump it to 3.
Right.
And then you just keep going, I guess, until it's 104%. I don't know, until all of it just goes in.
Right.
But no, it goes to whatever your max is going to be.
Hopefully. And then hopefully you're working a job, too, where you're making more money every year. You get promoted, bonuses, all that kind of stuff.
Someday, guys, you will have that job
Yeah, there you go.
where there's promotions and bonuses and all those things.
Well.
Yeah.
Hey, oh, there we go. Yeah, so there you go. There's your Money Mondays
That's
for
smart.
the day.
Yeah.
I know, it's sort of that, oh, yeah, I got to start doing that.
Yeah, you know, it's always good to save. You always need an emergency fund, and you got to think long term. You're not going to be where you are this age forever. You want to want to retire or whatever the case. I was going to say something as far as those savings accounts or a savings account. Out of sight, out of mind is it really does work when
Yeah.
you're saving money, because if you can see it all the time, you're like, ooh, I can just tap into that. I can get a little bit. I want to buy this. I just tap into my savings. But if you're doing maybe another account that you don't see every day,
You hide it
Yeah,
from
exactly.
yourself.
I actually have been doing that. I
Yeah,
have an
it
account
works.
back in Maryland that my mom actually handles, and all my YouTube checks go to that. And that's from, like, she says, my wedding and stuff. So
There you
I
go.
can't even touch it. I can't even go to that bank. And then I have my bank accounts here. One's just for fun money, and then 2 is for long term savings.
Yeah,
So-
people don't realize KT gets checks from YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
Because
I
she's
didn't-
got lots of subscribers.
yeah, go ahead and plug your YouTube channel.
Okay, yeah, Kayla Nicole.
Is that what it is
Yeah,
now? Oh,
I changed it from that.
Oh, it's not Miss
super-
Dreamer 101?
Okay, thank you, Freddie.
that's what I thought it was.
It's so cheesy and young. Yeah,
Well,
so I changed it to
you
Kayla
started
Nicole.
it when you were like 9 years old, and if I
was
let
what I
my
was like.
daughter name her YouTube channel, it'd probably be like Shopkins Forever. So,
Yeah.
but so did you have to do a new one, or did they let you change it?
No, I just changed my name. Yeah, so it's still the same account. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I was like, Miss Dreamer has got to go.
So
I'm
that's
too
not
old.
even in your. It's not YouTube.com/Miss Dreamer.
It's
Oh, they
Kayla-
let you change it now.
Yeah, it's Kayla Nicole.
Good to know.
Yeah,
She has like what, over 50,000 subscribers.
yeah. So if you're
maybe
into
it's-
like makeup and hair,
Yeah.
I do it all.
YouTube checks.
Subscribe to her. You never subscribe to us. That's fine. I mean,
Morning
you can go to
Thang.
K92 Mornin Thang while you're there if you like. But yeah, what do you get on a monthly basis?
Well, it depends on how many videos I make. I haven't been making a lot of videos because I'm really busy. But
Okay.
when I'm making a lot, I can make up to like 400. Yeah.
in a month.
Yeah,
That's
you
a
can
nice
make
check.
a career off of YouTube.
Yes,
you
you
don't even
can. A lot of people
understand.
do
Like
it.
a lot of people can do it,
Oh, yeah,
especially
you're
if you're
slacking. I
consistent.
mean, that's
Oh,
really-
I am. I'm very much slacking right now.
Just give me your followers. Let's change yours over to K92 Mornin Thang. Change it to Kayla Nicole. Just say K92 Mornin Thang. Just put it onto there. Okay, so next. We're going to get into the Liars Club. We also have Awesomeness. You can start texting that in what's good in your world. Maybe we'll do some Bristol tickets. Let's do that for
Let's do that.
Awesomeness.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you want to go to the Bristol races. So this is the whole weekend extravaganza. Start texting in your Awesomeness now to 52353.
Looks like we are incident free on the roads. If you see anything, please let us know. You can text 52353 like this person. I'm sorry. Tractor trailer accident, Hardy Road, and some police on the scene directing traffic there. Otherwise, let us know. You text 52353. Weather-wise today, some lots of sun, isolated storms possible this afternoon into this evening. Getting to 84 today, 65 at K92. Your next K92 traffic update in less than 30 minutes.
If you're dealing with an insurance company, do not do it on your own. Talk to an attorney you can trust. You need to make sure that you're getting a fair offer. That's why I recommend Mark Skolrud and his legal team, because that is his area of expertise. On average, an injured person with an attorney will get 3.5 times more money than somebody dealing with an insurance company on their own. These are real Mark Skolrud cases. He had an insurance company offer his client $0. Mark got that person $100,000. A man with an injured wrist recently got $165,000. A fractured hip case, $550,000. Now, every case is different, but on average, an injured person with an attorney will get 3.5 times more money. Mark deals with these adjusters over and over again, so he knows what is a fair offer. Contact him and his legal team to find out. 877-444-4444. The initial review of your claim is free. You have nothing to lose. Just let them look at the case, and you can go from there. 877-444-4444. The Skolrud Law Firm, helping people. It's what they do. La 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 loo 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 loo. All right. Okie dokie. I've got RVCCU down for you for 8:20.
Okay.
So just a heads up on that. Oh, my good. Hey, hey.
Hey, hey, what do you say? What it is, word up.
They can only be
Dr. Pepper. Oh, nice. 9 days old. Look at that. Cool, cool, cool. Now, Gerard, I would need shots to go see Brian McKnight in concert. That's for sure.
Where was that at? 'Cause I didn't even know that was happening.
I don't know.
Why would you need shots?
Huh?
Why would you need shots?
So I could pass out.
You don't.
It would be boring.
When you see him, oh, he's so hot.
Yes, he is.
That's how
He's
you
so
pass out.
dreamy. Yeah, I think I'd be thoroughly bored at a Brian McKnight concert, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, it's definitely not catered to you.
No. What's that supposed to mean? Oh, it's correct. You're right. Oh, he's at the Jefferson Center. Who knew?
Really?
Look at that.
That's dope.
Rival careers. I know. August 28th, right around the corner. Right. Right over there. Right over there. La-da-da-dee. Skull Root, 750. Going back to work is fun, isn't it?
I was like watching The Office yesterday. I was like, oh, my spirit animal, Michael Scott. I don't want to work. I don't want to do any work. I just want to bang on this mug all day. You like procrastinated like 3 different things or whatever. Ugh. Damn.
Okay, you have a blow your mind story, right?
I do.
Okay, cool.
Let me go get it.
All right. I'm gonna go.
On this mug all day.
So did you nap for an extended period of time on Saturday once you got home?
Yes. I mean, yeah and no. It's probably like 2.5 hours.
I would call that an extended period of time.
Yeah. It definitely wasn't no quick power nap or any of that.
I slept for about an hour.
4:30. Woke up a little before 6.
And then, yeah, see, that was mine was at like noon, and I fell asleep for about an hour. But then at about 4 o'clock, I was sitting on just in a chair, like, oh my god, and so I fell asleep for about another 45 minutes. Of course, it was Saturday night, so Jessica's like, "Wake up! We gonna hang out or what?" Love lies. Lies. Oh, that's right. I gotta check with KT on a. Hey everybody, what you down? Beetle Beetle Bailey. Hello, Julin. What is up? Hey. Lauren, you have to participate in awesomeness. You have to say what's good in your world. It's a 3-minute song, but it feels longer, doesn't it?
Love Blast.
Yeah, it just feels like it keeps. I'm like, all right, is this over yet?
Yeah, it's so repetitive.
I guess it's like meant to be. We're meant to be is like 2.5 minutes, but you're like, good Lord, is it over? Mornin Thang in the house. The single biggest day of the year. That's right, people. Left-Handers Day.
Yes, International Left-Handers Day. Woo!
Celebrating me, Zack Jackson. Put your left hand in the air and wave it like you just don't care.
Yeah, there you go.
And it also, I mean, it must suck for you, Freddie Mac.
Secondary.
To have your birth. It's sort of like all the kids born on Christmas that always complain. Because your birthday's on International Left-Handers Day.
I know, man.
Yeah.
It's like I get overlooked often.
You do.
Because they're looking for who's left-handed. I want to give them a gift.
And I feel bad for you. So let me I'm going to walk to the door and I'm going to check and see.
Yeah.
I want you to feel loved, man.
Okay.
On
Oh, look at this.
Day to you.
Wow.
Happy birthday to you. You can watch this on Facebook there. Happy birthday, Freddie Mac, or whatever. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, this is awesome. Thank you.
KT is here. Producer Ben as well. And
this is courtesy of Katie Mack.
Freddie Mac's wife.
She wants you to read a card for her.
Oh, man. On the air, too?
And we got champagne. We got cupcakes.
Okay, now, and KT, I'll let you be the deciding factor on this. Should I read the card to Fred? Or does he just get to read the card on his own?
You can read it to him.
Fred,
in
can
Katie's
I read it to
voice.
you? In Katie's voice? Can I read it?
In Katie's voice.
Okay.
Oh, man. Oh, let me
Oh,
hurry
yeah,
up. I got to blow out my
blow out
candles.
Okay. All right, go ahead. Blow out your candles.
Yeah,
this
they're
is on our
really melted.
Facebook channel.
This is interesting. Okay. What do I want to wish for?
That was like the softest and sweetest little blow right there. You were like,
you gotta pop your champagne.
Gotta pop it,
some
yeah.
champagne in the house as well.
Thank you. Thank you so much, my sweet wife. I appreciate it.
You know, I feel like I need some love music. Let me see if I love music. What do I have?
Oh, look, she got the cute cups too. Look at this.
A little champagne
A little
flutes.
We gotta make
man.
a toast.
Look at this. Yo, she's awesome, man.
She is.
Thank you so much, baby.
Do I
So
like
sweet.
this one? Is this the one I want to use?
Oh wait, this
Oh,
one's
enough flutes for
broken.
everyone.
Oh, we can do this
I
one.
know.
This
I feel
works.
like running through the fields.
Okay. Here it is. Surprise. I guess, is that my Katie Mac voice? I don't know. I don't have a high voice because I shot it out when we were at our convention.
Out of town.
Surprise. That's better the other way. Surprise. Happy birthday, sweetie. You deserve to be celebrated every day. Enjoy your sweet treats. XO, Katie.
Oh,
there you go. Look at that.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I feel love.
Oh,
Sweet friend. I love it.
so how's it feel to be 27? Or did you already talk about that while I was out there?
A little bit, but we can
little.
get back into it.
I
That's
just,
fine.
I've been telling Zach a lot over the past year. I've just really tried to take it a day at a time, just live in the moment, not too much trying to look ahead at everything that's coming up and how busy I'm going to be on the weekends or whatever it is. Try to take every day a day at a time, and also just spread more love throughout, because I feel like if we all do that, we can all, make the world a better place a little bit at a time. So spreading love has really been like my agenda, I feel like, the past year. And it will continue to be because it's worked out. You know what I mean? I think it makes people happy.
What's the attitude of gratitude? Is that what it is?
Yeah, have an attitude of gratitude. I'm so thankful. Like for this.
I
like
made
this,
that up. No one has ever said that before me.
Trademark. Patent pending.
So Freddie Mac is surrounded by birthday balloons now. You can see him on the Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. You know what? It's also Gavin's 13th birthday. So happy birthday,
Gavin.
All of you forced to have such a terrible birthday being overshadowed by International Left-Handed Person's Day.
Okay.
Yep.
Left-handed.
Oh, and Brandon was convinced that it was going to, and when I opened this card to read it to you, it was going to say that your wife was pregnant. So that
would be the best gift
Surprise!
ever.
No, not right now. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
You ever want to watch a
One
man
day.
throw up live on the internet?
Oh gosh. One day. Not yet. Not yet.
Well, happy birthday, Freddie
Thank
Mac.
you.
Happy
This
to
is
have you
awesome.
as part
Thank
of
you so much.
International Left-Handers.
Cheers to you.
Yeah. Cheers to you.
Let's pop this bubbly open.
Okay. He's like, but I did so much drinking last week, my liver can't handle it anymore.
This is dope.
Here's your card back. So.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Good morning.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Mr. President.
This cup's really cute.
Little flutes.
Flute in the flute. I'm good. I'm on a not gonna drink.
Bet you was a bottle of Malibu you know how to open it.
Oh my god. Malibu coconut rum. Yikes.
Is that like rum?
Yeah,
That actually gives me a stomach
like
ache
good
just
stuff.
thinking about it. I don't even need to do a shot of it to just
but
think
it
of.
doesn't hurt when you take it.
Ugh, it all hurts.
Yeah. It'll hurt later. It's the delayed.
Okay, do you want to do the hot list next? Are you good with that, or are you uncomfortable with that? It's up to you. I don't care.
I didn't even think about this yet.
I mean, just grab two stories and throw
okay.
them out there, and we'll talk about it.
All
you
right,
know,
Kanye West and is it Idris? Idris Elba.
Idris.
Okay.
Idris Elba.
Yeah. They look nice,
Got
but they
blown
don't
out now.
last
Come on.
very long, especially trying to walk down the hallway, I'm sure.
Did you miss us? Did you cry? Yep.
Is there any audio with the Idris one?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
Got the little cannolis on the inside. Yo, this is lit.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Yep, I take full credit for none of it. It's Katie's idea.
Yeah, she left the house yesterday talking about she was going to go run errands.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday. Like, run errands. So she came back with nothing. She went down to the basement immediately. I was like, okay.
She came back with that thing.
She came back up. Yeah, she went down to the basement, to the garage, and like came back upstairs with no.
So what were your
action.
errands? Nothing.
I was like, so what were you doing? All right, this must be
Towers.
birthday oriented. So.
Yes, Ben is here. He's hiding over. Sue says good morning. Ben says good morning.
Happy birthday.
You know what? Stand by on the audio for a second. Back on. Back on like Shaka Khan. Whoa. Whoa. So don't go let you something. Okay. All right, so you have RBCCU on the 20.
Benjamin.
All right, stand by. Freddie Mac is the big birthday boy. I really don't care how old you get. The birthday man never sounds good.
Nah.
You always have to be the birthday boy.
Yeah, you got to be the birthday boy. But boys, this sounds better.
Yep.
Bros better.
You'll be the little birthday boy.
Forever and ever.
Right here on International Left-Handers Day. Big day.
All right. Well, there have been rumors floating around Twitter and all of social media that Idris Elba will be the next James Bond.
I know. I love that.
I'd be on board with that.
Absolutely. I remember when the rumors were super early, and it was like almost like no way.
Yeah, and
but I liked it because he is British.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just one factor.
Heck yeah.
I don't
Idris
mind an
Elba-
African-American man taking that role.
Yeah,
Right.
he's one of those dudes where a lot of people think, well, who's that again? And then you see and you think, oh my God, he's been in all of these things I like.
Yeah.
And you kind of forget. I always think of him as the guy on The Office, but he's done a million other things.
Oh, yeah. He's been in a million more movies.
He did some movie recently where he wasn't he like a creepy stalker? If Monica was here, she'd know the movie I was talking about.
Probably. He's done a million things, and you know him if you see him. That's the thing, too.
So
People
he
were
was sort of messing with people a
Yeah,
little bit.
he was, and people are so excited because he'd be the first black, 007. He is so cute. I would love that. But he tweeted, "Don't believe the hype. So it's
Whoa,
not
what?
true. It's not true."
That breaks my heart. I really thought this
I know.
was true. I saw it everywhere.
Well, and here's the thing, too. He says don't believe the hype, but now I'm not fully sure what I believe about that because he's the one who tweeted, he said, Elba. Idris Elba. That's what he tweeted.
Oh, don't mess with us like that,
right,
man.
and then
Come
he
on.
says, don't believe the hype. I'm like, you're the
Right.
hype.
You started the rumor.
I don't know why everyone's talking about it. You started it. That's
Exactly.
why. Jeez.
All
So
right.
we'll see.
And Kanye West, he has a new song called Ecstasy, and he's actually singing about his sister-in-laws
All of
and that
them.
he would like to smash them.
Yeah, that's here it is. That's Kanye's song, which is a bizarre song.
You got sick thoughts, I got more of them. You got a sister-in-law, you a smash, I got 4 of them.
Okay, then.
That is so inappropriate.
Yeah,
To
you
talk
don't say
about your
that.
sisters-in-law like
Well,
that?
I know, but we have now. He's not related to them except by marriage.
Yeah, but I'd be like, if my man was talking about my sisters like that, like, oh yeah, I would smash my sister. That's kind of weird.
Yeah, but if your sister-in-law was, say, Kate Upton, for example, Sports Illustrated supermodel, that kind of thing. Of
No,
course,
I
the
don't-
whole world thinks that,
I
though.
don't. Yeah, but
you don't say it.
You don't not as the related by marriage. By marriage,
Yeah.
you don't say that.
They have made an entire career on making everybody want to, click on pictures of them.
That's
So
true.
why would he be any different? That's the question here.
Nah, man, it's
Yeah.
inappropriate.
Really, it's
You're
only
the
creepier
father-
because he's like older than all of them. So now he just becomes the
That too.
creepy old man.
Kanye
That's
West
what
is
it
walking on a thin line with me and everybody else in this world. His mouth is getting him into major trouble, okay? So
Yeah,
you
he's
just need to
talking too much.
All
stop.
right, he's been doing that for a decade. I mean, this is nothing new. So, Fred, you do have any sister-in-laws? I have no idea.
I do. I have one.
Okay.
I would not care to go that way with her.
Are you
Good for
saying
you.
she's ugly? Is that what you're
No,
saying?
she's a beautiful woman. She's a beautiful mom, a beautiful daughter to my mother-in-law. But I have
You
no
just
absolutely.
don't think those thoughts.
No, it's just it's
It's
family.
weird.
It's family. It's
Yeah.
weird.
He
Yeah,
passed
it's
the
weird.
test. Look at that. Look at you, Fred.
I try my best.
Katie's listening right now.
She is. Said you better not. Liars Club is next, and then we'll get into the awesomeness for Bristol race tickets, and this is for the whole weekend. So 16th through the 18th, including the night race. You just got to celebrate what's good in your world. We don't need any Debbie Downers going to the race. So start texting in 52353. We'll get into that. Liars Club is next. Did somebody drop 500 at the bar? What?
Together.
Together, forever.
How'd she put this together? She hit you up or something?
Yeah, she messaged me and then we met up
She went on her
at
own.
Towers. And yeah,
They had a
she wanted to get
liaison.
bubble cake, but they were freaking closed on a Sunday.
Hmm.
And they said they were going to be open. So we got those. So she got those.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Screw them then.
Yeah.
All right. 13, 15. Here we go, yo.
It don't make no sense.
Okay.
So you're not going to eat your cupcake?
Right now.
Eat it right this second.
I don't go well.
Yeah, well, you know what? It's better, I suppose, to be identified as the Black James Bond as opposed to not having any James Bond that's black.
Yeah. I was hyped. I really thought that story was like, it is official, blah, blah, blah.
Nope.
And then you shot me in the heart at the end.
Well, again, that's why I can't. Don't believe the hype. You're the hype. You did this.
Right.
Don't tweet that then. I don't know why everyone's talking about it. It's like when the Kardashians expose everything about their lives, and then they go, "Please respect our privacy."
Right.
During these tough times, like you don't respect your own privacy, so why would I? Come on now. Okay. They'll make Nicki Minaj the Bond girl. That would be bizarre.
Did you listen to her album? Nikki?
No.
I don't really
I
like
don't give a
her.
crap.
Yeah. I don't.
Yeah.
Really.
I'm not excited. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Gotta listen.
What are we doing here?
We out here dripping.
You know it. You know it. Two of us are telling the truth. One of us is a liar. Pick out the liar, and you win a family 4-pack of tickets to any remaining Salem Red Sox home game. Sox are home this weekend, and there's only like 3 weeks left in the season.
That was crazy.
Yes!
Time's flying.
It's almost
Season's flying.
the F word. Football season.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's my season.
It is your season?
It is. Go Cowboys.
Oh, you got to get it started like that.
I know, right?
I know. KT's in for
Texan
Monica.
was
We're only allowed to hire lady Cowboy fans to fill in. And
I know, right?
Even when she's gone.
Monica's a Cowboys fan, so is KT.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
So there you go.
America's
Anyway.
team right there.
Anyway, so you just have to pick out the liar, 774-9236, 800-468-9236. Is it me? Zack, spent $500 at the hotel bar in Chicago.
KT watched the Teen Choice Awards.
Freddie Mac got a free ticket to see Beyonce and Jay-Z.
Ooh, one more time. Zack, spent $500 at the hotel bar in Chicago.
KT watched the Teen Choice Awards.
Freddie Mac got a free ticket to see Beyonce and Jay-Z.
774-9236, 800-468-9236. Pick out the liar, win. Win, darn it.
Help me, please.
Caller 2, try again. K92, caller 3, try again. K92, hello?
Hey, who's this? Daniel, where you come from? All right, Daniel and Vinton, who do you think is the liar? All right. Okay. Well, make sure you just say, I think Freddie Mac's the liar, and we'll be on in just a moment, okay? All right. K92, hello? Hey, who's this? Jennifer, I can hardly hear you. Are you on speaker?
Gerard, I love that, don't you? Where you get your stream shut down for no good reason. Good morning, Heather.
All right, sounds good. Jennifer, who?
I'll probably get in trouble for playing Kanye's clip. Who knows? Probably hasn't been shut down yet. Of course, people are like, someone's playing it, thank God.
Zack is the liar, loud and proud, and we'll be on in just a moment, okay? Make sure we're not on speakerphone.
Hello.
We won't be able to hear you, okay? All right. K92, hello. Hey, who's this? Chelsea, where you calling from?
Yes.
All right. And who do you think is the liar? All right. And just be sure to make sure your radio's turned off. We're not on speakerphone or Bluetooth, okay, so we can hear you. And just be sure to say Zack is the liar. All right, hang on.
All right. go. Bum, 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 bum.
Awesomeness is something that you're proud of?
Something that's good in your world. That's more blow your trumpet, actually. That's bragging on yourself.
They do kind of
you pulled
cross
something.
over.
They do a little bit. This awesomeness would be like that you're excited to see all of your friends this weekend.
Oh,
Because,
okay.
they're all getting together, and
Then I'll
it's
do
just
that
going to
one.
be fantastic. Whatever. That kind of
Okay.
thing. Oh, I'm like, yeah, what is mine? What did I put down? I don't even know. Ah, crap. Nothing is awesome. Blah.
I could actually do this early thing.
Oh, shoot. Look at that. The first day is not nearly as bad as the second day. If you came in again tomorrow, Tuesdays hurt way more than Monday.
Good thing I'm not coming tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'll reset it.
Wednesday.
Each day I'll get a little break. Like, I can do this every other morning thing right here. That's for darn sure. I'll be the first every other morning show. What's good in your world? We'll celebrate awesomeness next. Start texting them into 52353. Bristol race tickets for our favorite person is back to school today for Roanoke County. So a lot of them involve children who didn't cry when they got on the bus, which is good. Yes.
There you go.
Or parents who didn't cry and they were afraid they were going to cry. That also happens. So we'll get into awesomeness here in a few. Liars Club now. Hey. Two truthers, one liar. Is it me? Zack, spent $500 at the hotel bar in Chicago.
KT watched the Teen Choice Awards.
Freddie Mac got a free ticket to see Beyonce and Jay-Z.
Ooh, let's start with Daniel. Good morning, Daniel. Who do you think is a liar?
I'm going to go with Freddie Mac.
You think Freddie Mac is a liar? How'd he get a free ticket to see Beyonce and Jay-Z?
No way.
Well, no, I'm sorry.
No,
that is, in fact, true.
I got a free ticket to see Beyonce and Jay-Z.
I'm so mad right now.
Yeah, well, we were in Chicago, and just so happened Beyonce was there. Her and Jay-Z were on tour in that city that same weekend.
Did you know who else was in Chicago while we were there? Demi Lovato.
Really?
They let her out of rehab to go do some extra treatment thing in Chicago the same time we were there.
Sweet.
wow.
Yeah.
That's really
anyway,
cool.
back to your story.
But no, so through one of the radio people, we go for this radio convention morning show thing. So we meet a lot of people from a lot of different radio stations around the country. I met someone from New York radio who works at the same station as Charlamagne the God, and we just get to talking, and she had an extra ticket to the show.
That is awesome.
The Rock Nation, the record label, gave her 2 tickets.
Freddie Mac's turning on the
So wait,
charm.
whose show you went with?
Yeah.
Her?
She's an executive producer for a
That
morning
is-
show there. Yeah. So she gave me a free ticket, and I'm like, wow. So it was a great
Did
show.
it slay your life, the concert?
I was like, it was pretty amazing. It was a
Really?
great show. They're great entertainers. Like, there's no doubting that. And you say that, you've seen YouTube videos and stuff, but when you see them live, you really see, like, Beyonce and Jay-Z really put on a good show.
And he still hasn't gotten a haircut, has he?
He has not gotten a haircut. He's still wearing that
horrible.
bandana around
I
looking
bet
like Jimi
Monica was
Hendrix.
jealous.
She was a little bit,
Yes.
but she was hungover, so she couldn't be but so
And also true. She wouldn't have been fun.
No.
Chelsea. Good morning, Chelsea.
Good morning.
All right, your choice. Is it me, Zach, or Katie? Who's the liar?
Zach.
You think it's me? I didn't spend $500. You would be correct. Yeah, I ain't spending no
No.
$500. I actually spent $0.
It was really amazing, too, because we all, like, that is just hotel bars. It's at the hotel we're staying in. Everybody's there. We're all,
$0
Yeah.
at the hotel bar, and you
Dang.
think, "Wow, Zach, you behaved yourself." No, I
No.
refuse to pay $15 for a drink.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm not doing that.
Cranberry vodka for $15.
So I made
Crazy.
drinks in my room, and I brought them down with me. I have no shame. I don't care.
As soon as we got there, first trip, KT, to the liquor store. That's where we all went.
Shame. I don't have shame. No.
No shame.
Hey,
Don't you
I would
tell
do
me.
that too.
Exactly.
That
Just
was
throw a
great.
tomato at me. I know I did. And I had said to myself originally, well, I'll do it to cut costs. I'll buy drinks at the bar, and then I'll just supplement. But $15 is ridiculous.
Yeah, that's
That's
absolutely
overcharged.
crazy.
I'm sorry. For a regular drink of pour, here you go.
Exactly. When you
Not
can
even,
make it yourself, get some
Yep.
juice from the
Not
dollar
even
store.
made that well. $15, that's how much the entire bottle of alcohol costs.
Yeah.
And that's for one little drink for them. I do not accept your markup. Thank you very much.
Let me tell you how snooty Zack is because he brought his own cup. His
did.
own cup. Zach has
My pimp
these
cup.
like Arctic cups, which are basically a Yeti, and they come in all these different sizes and stuff. He brought his own cup.
Bougie.
And he had it at the bar, just having conversation, holding his own
So
Yeti cup.
bougie.
I'm like Snoop Dogg. He's got his pimp chalice. I've got my hunky chalice, I guess, because it was very silver and plain and bougie.
Made his own drink.
That's fine.
Hey,
Made
I
my
would
own
do the
drink.
same thing.
Saved a ton of money.
Save money.
I didn't feel bad about it at all. Congratulations, Chelsea. Salem Red Sox tickets for you. Sox are home this weekend. Bristol race tickets next in Awesomeness. Celebrate what's good in your world. Text it now to 52353.
Big accident, 81 North, mile marker 142 in Roanoke County. Right lane and right shoulder, I think, are closed. Backup's about at least a mile or two. Got a lot of text reporting that as well as VDOT. So again, mile marker 142, 81 North, right lane and right shoulder are closed. Traffic backed up significantly this morning. If you see anything, let us know. Text 52353. Lots of sun today on my B-Day. Maybe some isolated storms this evening, though. There's a chance of that. Getting to 84 today, 67 at K92. That's your K92 traffic now.
K92 will be live at Schul's in Roanoke this Saturday for their parking lot sale. Show furniture up to 80% off. That's Schul's in Roanoke this Saturday, 11 to 1 for the parking lot sale with your K92.
Freddie Mac, I got to talk to you about the Roanoke Valley Community Credit Union. You have financial hardships, difficulties, things pop up, emergencies, or maybe you just want to renovate the home. You want to buy a new car. And if you need money, you need somebody, RVCCU is there for you. They have the hybrid HELOC loan. So it's the loan where you lock in your balance at a fixed rate and you still keep your line of credit. So you can apply for the HELOC loan and get an interest rate as low as 1.89%. You can even apply online right from home, or you can go in, get some personalized customer service, some one-on-one time. Ask all the questions you need. Angela runs the Salem branch. Brittany's in Cave Spring. Katie's at the downtown branch, and Melissa B at the North County branch. So again, 4 convenient locations. If you live, work, worship, or even go to school in the Roanoke Valley, you can be a member. Roanoke Valley Community Credit Union, lending for life.
Hold on. Smack it up, flip it, rub it down. Oh, no.
That was her third time seeing the show in like a month. Because she gets like free tickets from the record labels like all the time, especially being in New York at the radio.
Of course.
Right. You got a Rock Nation numbers by like in your phone. Chelsea. Hey, congratulations! Salem Red Sox tickets for you. You're very, very welcome. Let's see here. Have you won with us before? All right. I asked just because we might already have all your information in the system. That's why. What's your last name? All right. Perfect. Are you still on Sunset Ave? All right. Sounds good. Did you want us to mail those to you? Or did you want to pick them up? If you want to go this, what, for this weekend? I can't guarantee that, so I'd say come pick it up. If you want to go this weekend, I'd pick them up. Yep. No. You got to come to the station. We have the tickets here. Do you know where we're located? All right. Sounds good. They'll be here with your name on them. Just make sure you have your ID, okay? You're very welcome, Chelsea. Thank you. You have a good one.
Guess who was on the Teen Choice Awards? Playing bass. Let me be quiet.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Who was? Her ex-boyfriend. Oh, okay.
Oh my God.
Is that why you were watching?
I didn't even know until just now.
Oh, sorry.
Khalid.
Playing bass with Khalid?
Yes.
Oh, that Love Live song, probably.
Yo, I'm shook. Whatever, I don't care. That's funny though. How did he get that gig?
Musicians, it's a small like community out there. Just like radio, it's small. It's smaller than you think. Let's see.
That's really wild.
caller? Star or something?
Yeah, go ahead and call. See if you can get the one that texted at 7:50 about getting the kids up and ready for school without any meltdowns. That one.
Hey, this is Freddie Mac from K92. How are you? Doing pretty good. We got your text about your awesomeness. We wanted to celebrate that, get you in the running for a prize today. So what's your first name? Ashley. All right, sounds good. Ashley, make sure your radio's turned off in the background and we're not on speakerphone or Bluetooth or anything. We'll be on in just after this song, so like 3.5. Yeah, 3.5 minutes. All right. Yeah, hang on. Almost perfect. Look at that.
Oh, la 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 la. Yeah, Fred, you better not have had any meaningful conversations with that producer in New York. I don't want you making any kind of connection.
Zach is really scared to lose you.
It's my job to keep you down.
You don't want him to elevate.
Heck no. Want him to plateau. That's it. I don't want him to get bad or anything, but just, you know what? Just plateau, man. This is you've arrived. You have reached.
Bob.
Come on now. Do you hate me that much? I'll bring back Smelly Cat, whatever.
Oh my gosh. You think he'd come back?
No. No, he has a real job now, so I think he's fine.
Who would you pick if he ever left?
I don't know. I don't want to think about things like that. Hopefully, I can elevate this thing we do into a manner that everybody gets paid, ways that make them so happy that they ain't leaving. That's the goal.
That is the goal.
Because currently, we're not there yet.
I don't know. Am I allowed to say this about that?
Hang on. Stand by. Never know.
One day.
Again, your mugshot can turn you into a millionaire, so we'll see. Only takes one day, one call. See what happens. Thang in the house, live. With plans of being live every single day this week. How about that?
Look at that. A whole week of Thang.
It's a rarity lately.
It is. It's been a little off. It's summertime vacation, but summer's almost over.
No, but y'all left me here by myself with Bob.
We left you, Bob.
Yeah. You guys have
Thanks
a great
lot
time.
for that.
I know.
I missed y'all.
Yeah, and meanwhile, KT says, well, Freddie Mac leaves. You have Bob. Like, you weren't happy to be left with him. Come on!
Yeah. I met some like famous radio celebrities and stuff like that and put it on Instagram and stuff. KT sent me a message. Hate you. So jealous. I'm crying right now.
So mad.
I'm at Beyonce concert. She's like, I'm so jealous of you right now. Oh, I hate you guys.
I know.
Hurry up and come back.
Living the cool kid life. And like any good friend, is mad at you for being happy.
I know, right?
How dare you?
Ooh, I was hot, man.
I mean, happy for you, I
Right.
guess. I don't know.
Gimme. Good. Gimme. Good.
You got to celebrate what's good in your world because everybody else in your world is jealous and mad at you. If you're not celebrating yourself, nobody else is.
So
right,
cool.
Freddie Mac?
That's right. You got to celebrate what's good, get more good, despite those jealous people in your world. What's good in my world is money, unexpected money too, because I, for the first time ever, really took old change that I had to the Coinstar. And man, I had about $50 in just random change from home and in my car and stuff.
Trash coins, basically.
Just trash coins. And I'm thinking, because I'm the type of person where I keep coins in the car because you go through the drive-thru, maybe you can pay exact change.
Sure.
8 cents versus having 90 cents in change.
Yep.
But so yeah, I just have way too much though. I have too much. It's overflowing in my car.
I know. I got to do that because I have this mug and it's full. And the only thing that happens with it now is my children steal from me because they know there's money in the mug. And they take it and they put it in their piggy banks.
Lots of 25, lots of quarters add up, right? I got money, Dad.
Yeah.
I gotta check the bottom of my purse. Probably like $10 down there.
That's what I'm saying, man. The Coinstar, it lucked out. So I was like, man, this is awesome.
Money's good. I love unexpected money. I kind of need some. Oh, my God. I have spent so much money in the last month. Good Lord.
I'm telling you,
and some of it was, just me, but I had put some stuff for our radio convention on our credit card to get reimbursed, and I had a beach house that other people were giving me money for.
Oh, yeah.
You know what my credit card bill was last month?
What was that?
Let me turn down the microphones and you'll get the reaction. No.
Did you just get married? Is that a wedding?
I know.
How?
Oh, my goodness. All that stuff.
A lot of stuff adds up.
It hurt. And even though allegedly everyone paid me back, it just doesn't feel like it, man. I don't know.
Blowing money.
What's good in your world,
That
KT?
hurt me. What's good in my world? This weekend, I'm meeting up with all my friends from college. We haven't seen each other in so long. We're going to D.C. for my friend's birthday.
Sweet.
We're going to party it up, go to a day party, go out at 8, and then I'm also going to see my family who lives in Maryland.
When you're reeking of coconut rum and God knows what
right,
else.
try not to be hungover the next day when I have to go to church.
That's good.
Good morning, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Like, she's crying. She must be feeling the Holy Ghost. No, it's a meat sweats.
She's in pain.
My mom will kill me.
Well, that's cool. So it'd be a
Awesome.
great weekend.
Yeah, so I'm
friends,
excited to go
family.
down there.
Are these people you haven't seen in a while?
Yeah, I haven't seen them in a long time. My best friends, and getting together for the birthday. I'm excited.
And your Instagram handle is what?
At Kayla Thomas 40.
There you go. So
Follow
if
me.
If you want to follow her and her rumscapades, that's what'll be going on this weekend. Text 52353 to various awesomenesses. Let's see. I'm a single mother, nurse with 3 jobs, and currently going to school to get my master's and loving all of it. So there you go. Here's someone after 4.5 years together. I'm marrying my best friend in 18 days.
Oh, yeah. Countdown is on.
Congratulations to you. Let's see. What else do we have here? After living in an apartment for almost 3 years, my blended family of 6 is moving into our first house together.
Nice.
And they did the emoji of a box, and then I think it's some sort of, party thing. It looks like a taco, though. I can't really tell on this. Maybe it was a taco. I have no idea.
That's awesome, too.
Let's get a grand prize winner in here. Ashley. Good morning, Ashley.
Good morning.
Ashley, what's good in your world?
Well, I got all the kids ready and got them to school with no meltdowns. I even gave them lunch money. I didn't forget anything. Nobody cried.
And this was first day, right?
Yes, first day of school.
Fantastic. So what's give me kids' names and ages here?
Jonathan, which he's 17. He's actually going to be graduating this year.
Cool.
Yeah, he was most likely to cry, but
yeah. He was crying out of joy that this is his last year.
Oh, sweet.
He was having a typical teenage meltdown.
Yeah.
Who else you got?
Tyler, which is 15, and Jasmine, who is 12, and Bella, who is 11.
Oh, my God.
4.
Is that it? Is there anything else?
That's it. That's
Oy,
it.
oy, oy.
and that's enough to get them all confused with each other. Jonathan, God, you call everybody's name in the house before you get it right.
I do it all the time. Even the dogs get thrown in there sometimes, too. You
Yeah,
start
we have a
rattling
dog, too. So.
Sweet.
Yeah, so see, now that is a big accomplishment to get them all up and ready.
Yeah.
No meltdowns, and they all got lunch money, right?
Yes,
All
yes.
right. Well, Ashley, congratulations. We're going to give you race tickets. How about that?
Really?
No, I'm kidding. It's a birthday scam. Happy to.
Yes, really.
That's great. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Thank you for everything you do as a strong mom, holding it down. So it's a little something for you that everyone else in your family is going to try to steal. So.
Oh, yeah, my mom.
Yep. There you go. Right, you back off, Mom. And, of course, she'll pull the mom card on you. Be like, you won for being a
She
mom, which is
will.
all courtesy of me. So give me those tickets.
She got me through school, so yeah.
Also true. Well, maybe the two of you will go to be like a little mom party or something like that.
Maybe. That'd be awesome. Thank you guys so much.
You're very welcome.
congrats.
Hang on one
Problem.
second. Thank you for listening and everything. Strong Mom shout-outs are coming at 9:15. Every Monday is Mother's Day. Win your mama a $100 Medi-Spa gift card and chocolates from Chocolate Paper. K92radio.com for those. Blow Your Mind is next. Don't mess with this person's leftovers.
Ooh.
Never mess with this person's. You shouldn't mess with anybody's leftovers.
shouldn't.
Facts.
I kind of get it, what happened. You know, I don't want to endorse crime and violence, but, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know, maybe. Hang on one second, Ashley.
Hey, Ashley. Hey, congrats again.
Make sure she gets the one that says weekend and not the preliminary.
Gotcha. Okay. Let me make sure I get you the right one. Have you won with us before?
We got 9 new followers.
Oh, man, look at you.
So we should have your info in here. Pair of tickets to Bristol. The one that says weekend, right? Yeah. All right. And it's just a pair.
Yeah, it's two tickets.
So
It's for the whole weekend, though. So it's every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Yeah, it's Thursday, Friday, Saturday. This weekend, yeah. Thursday, Friday,
She
and
can
Saturday.
split it up. She can
So,
yeah, that's what I was saying. Make sure it's one of the ones that says the whole weekend. Yeah.
oh, sweet. All right. What's your last name?
Hi, Kristen. Cool. Congratulations.
All right. Are you on Allegheny?
Allegheny.
Okay.
Allegheny.
What's your phone number?
Yes, with the followers.
Oh, look at that.
I shout myself on my show. Nobody follows.
All right. And what's your address?
Because everybody listens here. Trying.
Hey, what's your address? Okay. What's your address?
And by directing, Gerard just means telling everyone in his life what to do. But they pay him
All right.
$1.
Your birthday. All right. Happy late birthday to you. You're welcome. All right. So we have tickets here. They are ready for you to pick
Are
up.
we reading them out loud again, or is it a split of the strong?
It's just a clip. You don't have to do it. It is on tape, as they say. Hi. Is it Tanya or is it Tania?
5:30.
I said
Front office is open.
Tania. What do you think? Do you think that's Tania?
One more time.
Tania. Is that Tanya or Tania?
Tania.
Does it make a difference if she's white?
Yes.
Now I think it's Tanya. Mm-hmm. See,
Well,
I think
who
it's
would spell
Tanya.
No.
Lots of people do. They spell names differently. I think it's Tanya. Tanya, is it Tanya? Or Tania, is it Tania? She's white. That's why I say it's Tanya.
Yeah. That's funny that makes a difference.
Does that make a difference? Yep. Wait a minute. Never mind. Coming up in the trending, win free McDonald's for life.
What?
Life?
Life?
Yes.
No thanks.
You get out of here right now.
It's free. I know.
Silent.
What is wrong with you?
It's fattening.
Are you done?
It tastes good. It tastes good though.
Yeah,
You
but
know-
it's gonna make me.
You know what would happen? She'll be the one that wins this gold card, Fred, and she'll spend it all on salad. You
I know.
watch.
Oh, boo.
You get out of here. Blow your mind right now. And it is round table edition, so we'll see what Freddie Mac brings to the table next.
Yeah.
I suppose I should actually have my story. Woman throws a knife at a guy even though he swore he didn't eat her Chinese food leftovers.
A knife, though.
Oh, wow.
She was serious about that Chinese.
Yeah. I wanted that General Tso's chicken for lunch tomorrow.
It is very hurtful when someone eats your leftovers.
It is. It hurts.
Because you have that thought in your mind of, okay, I have saved this, and this is what I'm going to come home from work, and I'm going to eat this.
Yep.
And then you find out it's gone. 56-year-old woman named Michelle Sedlak in
Florida.
Of course. I mean, come on. She had some Chinese leftovers in the fridge. It mysteriously disappeared. She had only one suspect, the roommate. Because when this guy got home, don't know if they were together or whatever, she started accusing him of eating her Chinese food. He swore he didn't do it, but that was not good enough for Michelle, who threw a knife at him. Oof. And she said, and I quote, "If I wanted to hit you, I would have."
Oh,
she
that's
claims it was a warning stab.
Yeah.
So she did get arrested.
Let me smell your breath. It smells like soy sauce.
I understand, though. You know what? I still remember the time my wife ate my Carrabba's. I'm still mad at her for that. And that was like 5 years ago.
That's the thing. You're so built up, like ready to go home. You open that fridge. Ooh, you're doing your little food dance.
Yep.
Woo!
And it was a
Leftovers are
day
the
gone.
best.
I was out. What'd you say?
I said leftovers are the best.
I
I think
know.
it's better the second day.
And I was out. I went out to dinner the night before, and I think I had to work, and I was up late, and it was all these things. So I was very tired at work, and it was just those days where you're dragging and you're looking forward to whatever it is, And I was just like, oh, my God, I'm going to have that Carrabba's for lunch, and it's going to be perfect. And I came home, and it was gone, and I swear to you, it was almost the end of our relationship. That was it.
Yo, it's bad, man.
And I strongly considered just standing at the door saying, pack your things.
Get
Seriously.
out.
Pack your things and go.
Them eating it, what's worse, them eating it or throwing it away? Thinking, oh, this is no good, or you don't want it anymore.
I think eating it, because then you stole the enjoyment. At least in the garbage, nobody liked it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, it's Freddie Mac's turn.
Nobody
Here we
got
go.
to enjoy
Get it ready.
Ah.
Freddie Mac will.
All right, I think this guy's like the dodo of the day, too. This guy goes to take his state driver's test, get his license, gets arrested for having a loaded gun in the car.
Oh, okay. Is that it? Is there more?
That's it.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Boom!
Yeah, there you go.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, in Maryland, too, around me and KT's old hood.
Because I think I saw that story. Didn't he have weed also?
He had a loaded gun in the car, weed, and $15,000 in cash.
Aha!
And the driver instructor gets in the car or walks up to the car because he's getting ready to get in to take the test and everything. And he smells weed. So there's always state troopers, at least in Maryland there are.
Yeah.
There's always a state trooper at the DMV.
Sure.
Making sure everything's going well. He says, hey, man, I think this guy smells like weed in the car. Sure enough, he had a lot of it, too.
How stupid
And a
can
lot
you
of-
be?
lot of
That's
cash,
stupid.
too.
That's how stupid you can be.
So congrats, Reginald Wooding of Maryland. Going to jail.
Reginald?
Yeah, let
A
me
lot
just
of
pull to
a
the
couple
DMV
felonies, I
with
think.
weed in
Yeah,
my car
I know.
to take my test. That's so dumb.
And he,
Right, you didn't think that through?
Right, come on now.
and also, are we glossing over the fact that did he drive there?
That was another thing I was asking myself when I saw this story because he was driving his mom's car. So you got your mom's car. Was she with you? Because
I don't know.
you don't have a
With
license,
no
right?
license.
Mm-hmm.
That's
all
another.
wrong.
That has to be another
Right.
charge.
And I'm
that's on
sure
his record
Reginald's
now,
like,
too.
it's not mine. It's my mom's.
Right.
Put her in jail.
No,
All
you're
right.
an idiot.
He was a bad boy.
Oh, terrible.
You're right, Fred. Dodo of the day.
All right, big accident, 81 North, mile marker 142, Roanoke County. Still some holdups there, about a mile and a half. Right shoulder and right lane are closed due to an accident there. So just be aware if you're headed that way. That is the holdup on 81 North in Roanoke County. If you see anything, let us know. Text 52353. Nice weather today, lots of sunshine, maybe some isolated storms this afternoon. Getting to 84 today, 67 at K92. That's your K92 traffic now.
Quality sleep is so important, and your mattress makes all the difference.
Oh, yeah. How'd it feel being back in your bed after almost a week away?
It felt
a few days
great.
away?
I mean, Freddie Mac and I got to share a hotel room because, we're a high-budget morning show around here.
I'm a snuggler.
We did have our own bed, though I will point out, did you see what happened when we checked in?
What was that?
She
They
said-
were going to give us one bed?
Uh-huh. She said,
That's
and I
right.
have you down for one king? I'm like, no.
That would have been fun.
I think she thought we were together.
I mean, I'm a king. I get it, but...
I'm
Freddie
a
is
king
so
all on my
tall.
own. I know, I'm really
He
tall.
would have
so
been all over you.
yeah, I sleep all, I like to
Yeah.
spread out.
Yep.
I like my own bed.
And I like to spoon, so you would have been in trouble.
Oh,
there.
that's a
hotel,
mess.
hotel
best-
bed, not a sleep number, though.
No, it was perfectly fine, but
Yeah.
not my sleep number bed, which I came home to and thoroughly enjoyed because it's designed for me and my sleeping style.
Yeah.
A hotel bed is designed for everybody.
Just generic.
Exactly. I don't want to be generic. The new Sleep Number 360 smart beds are designed to give you a better night's sleep. They'll change your sleep number in the middle of the night. Like mine's a 70, but if it says, hey, you need to be a little little bit softer tonight. Boom, it'll kick it down to 40 in the middle of the night. Sleep IQ technology give you a score in the morning. Last night I got an 87. You will only find Sleep Number beds at the Sleep Number store. Go in now and see the newest Sleep Number 360 smart beds now from $999. Find your nearest Sleep Number store at sleepnumber.com or just go in. It's Wards Road in Lynchburg. It's the district at the Valley View Mall, and you tell them the Morning Thang sent you.
Yeah, she was like, so one king, all right? I'm like, because we're both standing up at the desk together. Like,
Did
new.
she really say
No,
that?
she did say, how many keys do you want? But when I first checked in, she was like, and I have you down for one king. I'm like,
Yeah.
And I hate that crap because, man, I know I did not put down one king. I know I didn't.
Oh, on the
I went
reservation,
through.
it's
I
like,
made
it's
sure.
clear. Yeah.
But they love to try to, and it never fails. If I'll go to check in and it's like me and my wife, we've got you down for 2 double beds. Like, stop it. Get it right. Fortunately, they changed it, so it was fine. Waffle. Bless you. Bless you again.
Ew.
Okay. Smile.
Happy birthday. You giving me some money?
Bye, Brandon.
We got 10 minutes.
We've got 5. That's a very long pee. It's a horse pee. Your mine. Lani. No. Time. Hands on your body. Something, all of the time. Meow. Okie dokie. Let's see what else we got here. What we have here is a failure to communicate.
What's funny is, like, I had a friend of mine from college telling me they were a few weeks ago, they're going to Miami with a bunch of friends, a little vacation or whatever, and they're going to see Beyonce and Jay-Z, and she's going for free because somebody bailed out, but the ticket was already bought, and she's going for free. I'm like, oh, man, I'm jealous or whatever. I'd go for free.
And then you went for free. Look at that.
So it was definitely lived up to all the hype.
Yeah. But my friend, she's from New York, so she said the Chicago crowd was way better than the New York crowd. I was like, for real?
Good morning, Chris.
Monica was already for like a week. Her and Ryan were thinking about getting like cheap seats, like $50
Yeah.
at the top.
Mm-hmm.
But then he went off with his man friend, and then she was all hungover, so I don't think she was really motivated to
Even try, yeah.
And then the girl only had one ticket, so it wasn't like otherwise she probably would have powered through and came. I don't know. But shoot, I went. What's funny is like she's been. This is the 3rd time she's looking up #OTR2 on Instagram the whole time, just looking at people's pictures. She's posting on Instagram, not really even paying attention. I'm just like, oh, this is lit, whatever.
Right.
And she's just like,
She's been seeing it
the whole time. Yeah, she's bored with it now. Because she was like, she had to check in her purse or something. So she was like, hey, this is the last song. I'm gonna go get my purse. I'm standing in a long line. This song and one other song. So after that, it'll be over, and then just meet me here or whatever. I was like, okay. She knew the whole show. And she told me at the beginning, she was like, watch how many times Jay-Z changes his outfit. He changed like 8 times.
Really? Did Beyonce?
2 or 3 times. 3, 4.
Because he's not on stage as much as her, so he got time to do that.
True.
Yeah. He changed way more than she did. He was hat on, hat off, with the bandana or whatever. Different bandanas around his little bush thing, like Jimi Hendrix.
Still didn't get a haircut. Like he could have gone and gotten a haircut during
They
all
got
that
like
time.
this huge screen. One camera's always on her, and when they're on the stage at the same time, one camera's always on her, one camera's always on him. So they looking at each other's eyes.
Oh, gotta do
It was
that.
dope, though. I liked it. It wasn't too Illuminati-ish, too. It
Yeah.
wasn't too, like, I don't know, weird.
She's like, I can do mornings. I can't do it anymore. I'm already falling apart. Yeah, I did that with Taylor Swift because I had looked at the set list online already just to get an idea of what I was dealing with, which I won't. I deliberately don't do that if I'm going to a show of someone I'm very excited about because I kind of want to be surprised. You know, I don't want to be like, all right, here's the next song, here's the next song, here's the next song. But for that, I didn't care, and I also wanted to know just from a perspective of what were we going to get and when was it going to end because I knew it was going to be a madhouse to get the hell out of there and all that stuff. So I knew when there was like one song left, and it was like this little montagey thing. And my son is already asleep. You know, I had sort
Y'all's
of
picture was so cute.
I had sort of primed Isabella. I'm like, this is the last song, and we heard all the good songs already, and this is the song it's going to be, and blah blah. I said, do you want to just go? And she's like, yeah, we can go. Lennon's tired and whatever. So we like beat the crowd because it was just going to. We got in and out of there in like 2 seconds, but it would have been at least an hour, at least an hour of sitting in traffic to get out of there. So.
Get ahead of the crowd a little bit, and then of course I found out she did
a little
when we were young or something like that. After that, she was like encore.
Well, sure.
Clapping over that, and I didn't know that. I was like, damn it, why didn't we stay? This Katie's favorite song off that
Oh,
album.
dang.
She was a little pissed. I was like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was the thing too. I mean, you could still hear her performing. It wasn't. This was in a stadium, so it was still outside while we're walking. And then they did fireworks at the end of the show, but of course we could see those as we were getting in the car and getting ready to leave. So they just watched it. I'm like, all right, let's go. The swarm is coming. It's like the zombies. The herd is coming.
Someone on YouTube the next day was like, Katie, I'm so sorry.
Stand by.
Yeah.
Morning Thang in the house. KT, Zack, Freddie Mac, the birthday boy. Hey! Freddie Mac. 27 years young.
Hey, yo.
Yep. 27 sort of officially the age where, you don't get away with anything anymore, man. You're a grown-up.
I saw a tweet the other day. I don't know who it was from, but they said, like, after you turn 25, you're basically 30. And it just seems like I'm obviously headed that way. Not quite 30 yet, but it's just you're independent. You're an adult now. It's for real, for real. If it wasn't already, it definitely is. And
Party's over.
Yeah, it's over, man.
Or the party has just begun.
Or it's just beginning.
You're
However
old.
you want to look at it. You be quiet,
I'm old.
child.
You're old. Let me be quiet.
What does that say about me?
You need a cane. That's what she's really saying. You're old.
Yeah.
Hey, well, it's not that old. It's all in your mind, too, because we talk about this from time to time.
It is.
I feel like 50, 60, 70, no matter who you are, what the color of your skin is, we say black don't crack and all that. But if you're young in the mind and you're still active and exercising and trying to eat healthy and doing all those things, you're good. You know what I mean? Old is not what it used to be.
And then people like Freddie Mac
really
give
cool.
you compliments like he just gave to me very backhandedly. He says, it's not that old.
Oh, that's what I said?
Yeah.
I meant like it's not old.
Yeah, you're not that old. I know,
Take
I
that
get it.
out. Scratch that. Yeah.
It's fine. Happy birthday.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
There are so many things now that you have to deal with. Your grandparents, they always say, y'all have it easy today.
Oh, yeah.
You have nothing compared to us, and we had to fight in World War II and everything, and they do kind of win with that chip. But I have 6 stressful situations that your grandparents never had to deal with.
Uh-oh. That we have to
That
do
we
with
do?
now?
Yep. You have to deal with. They never had to deal with the fact that you like a really old post on Facebook or Instagram and makes you look like you're totally stalking somebody online.
Embarrassing.
It's true.
Embarrassing.
That's real stress right there.
They
that
never had
is.
to deal with the pressures of social media and posting and stuff like that.
It's a difficult time we live in.
They have never had to deal with the hardships of when you take a sick day from work and really you're just hanging out with your friends and then someone tags you in a picture and your boss finds out that you're a liar.
There you go.
Facts.
Yeah, social media's hard.
Snapchat will get you, man.
Snapchat will get you. I had that conversation with, I think it was both of you when you were on vacation. I said, look, can you just post on the K92 Instagram? I'm taking a break from my phone. I'm like, look, you just put 75 pictures on your own Instagram.
Yeah, there's a
I
new
have to block
album.
people.
Repost one, man. Don't you block me. I'll find
Gotta
you.
block
yeah.
people.
Don't you worry.
People from work, too, sometimes.
Kevin.
They tell on you.
Stress number 3, your grandparents never had to deal with. You want to update your LinkedIn profile so you can apply for a new job, but you're worried your current job will see that you updated it and figure out that you're trying to quit. I'll watch both of you on LinkedIn.
Talking about.
Remember that. Yeah, exactly. What you talking
Zach does
about?
not want us to go anywhere.
No, I don't.
I'm going to block them.
The world can have Bob. It's fine. I'm not letting the rest of you go, though. Number 4, You don't proofread a text and you realize autocorrect changed a word to make you look stupid.
Oh, yeah.
That's
It's just
me all the
embarrassing because you
time.
sound like you don't know how to talk. Or you text the wrong person. Something like I was at church one time, long time ago at church, and I meant to text my brother from across the room, say, "Hey, is Ashley pregnant?" Because a mutual friend of ours. And I texted Ashley,
No, you didn't.
"Is Ashley pregnant?" Because I didn't know. I hadn't seen her in a long time, and she had a little baby bump. But I wasn't sure if she was. And she was, and she.
But what if
look,
she hadn't
walks,
been?
I know.
That would've- you
but
would've been done.
luckily, she was. Best case scenario, so she was. And she walked by. She's like, "Did you mean to send that to me?" I was like, "Yeah." Sometimes I talk in third person. Yeah, you know. Sometimes.
I've tried that before, and that takes us to number 5. You gossip about someone in a group text and then realize they're on that text.
See?
Oh.
Man, you got to double check.
Yeah.
You got to double check, man. You got to just take the time to look at the name at the top. Just be very careful.
When Kid
Or
Carter
just don't talk about him.
used to work here, Kid Carter, Midday Daddy, who was replaced by KT. Thank you. I love Kid Carter, though he hates me because he did text something about me and accidentally sent it to me. He's like, "Oh, excuse me."
Karma. See, that's what you get.
See, your grandparents never had to deal with these things.
Nope.
We had to fight in the war. I know, but did you have to find out that the person you're dating is still active on Tinder?
Ooh.
And you thought they
That
were
happened to my
exclusive.
best friend. I had
Yeah.
caught him scrolling through Tinder at my house when she was right like next to me.
Oh, my
and I was
gosh.
like, "Yo, like, girl, like he was on Tinder."
Mm-hmm.
You
See?
snitched?
Of course, I snitched.
No, I didn't say there was anything wrong. I just asked if you snitched and told her. Just let your
I
girl
wouldn't
know.
want my guy to be on Tinder and nobody tell me.
Of course not,
Okay.
yeah.
But what if it was a
That's bad.
situation?
What is on Tinder that isn't right here?
What if we didn't like your boyfriend? Are we supposed to tell you then, or we think he's a dog?
Yeah.
Yeah, but then
People say
you'll get
that,
mad.
and
I
people
don't
say
think
that,
so.
and they won't listen when you tell them that, and they'll stay with them for 2-3 years, and all this crazy
you don't
stuff
know him
happens.
like I know him. You're just jealous. All
You guys
those
just
things.
don't know him yet. or
No, but
something.
I would take my friend's word unless you really wanted felt like you really wanted it.
They don't listen. I've told Fred's wife for a year that he's lousy, and she went and married him anyway. So it's like, you don't know him like I do. I'm like, all right,
People
whatever.
have to-
I told
People
you.
have to find out for themselves about their partner.
she
it'll always
will.
come out
She
eventually.
will.
Yeah,
Sooner or
will.
later.
Yeah, she'll
It's
see
going
that
to come
you're
out.
annoying.
I'm trash.
And a
I'm
happy
scum.
birthday to you, scum.
Hey, happy
you know?
birthday. Woo!
Yeah, it's Fred's birthday and International Left-Handers Day, so it's very
Zach
important.
tries to sneak in.
Hey, you're the one that you told me. I didn't
even
know.
know.
I know.
Zach always has to have a day.
Yes, right. Pay attention to me. It's because I'm insecure
Oh,
and
is
sad
it?
and pathetic.
That's okay.
I know. It's all right.
You have left-handers day.
Happy birthday, man. Don't leave me.
It's all right, man.
Freddie
He
Mac.
really care- After this conference, he really thinks you're
I
about to
know.
leave him.
Freddie Mac, let me just
I
tell
met
you.
so many people,
For
too,
your
so it's
birthday,
weird.
I wish you all the same.
All the same.
Don't elevate.
Yep.
Okay.
Not the best, just the same.
Just the same.
Just the same. That's it. Don't
Can't
change.
grow in life.
Nope, never change. Never change, never grow. Hopefully, the
Thank
growth
you.
happens within. That's the goal.
Yeah.
That's the whole idea. Go ahead and do Shules at the end of the show, please.
All right.
Thank you. Lebly, slebly, plooply. Flumba, yombo. Yeah, I know there is that, Gerard. Thanks. Shut up. I think we've spoken to the youngest grandmother I think, got on the radio was like 34. I think we've managed to have a 34-year-old grandparent. Because that's like, 17 and 17 or something like that. It definitely happens. Not to me. Ooh. Hello, Tim. Jessica says happy birthday. Not
Thank
my
you,
wife. Jessica
Jessica.
Atkins Young says happy birthday.
Your wife sent me a text.
Oh, she did.
No,
Did
I'm
you?
kidding. I don't think we have each other's number.
Did she slide into your DMs?
Slide into
to
my
wish you
DMs?
a happy birthday.
I don't think she followed me back. I followed her. I don't think she followed me back. Oh, that could be wrong.
On what, Instagram?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't think she follows me either.
Sometimes I accidentally don't follow people back too. Like, it just depends. I don't know.
Someone always
Nah, it's
says
not a
that
big
she
deal.
only follows celebrities.
Oh, okay. Hey, man. No, I'm not mad about it.
Not mad at all. It's just the first thing on your mind. I get it.
No, it's just all I think about every day. You shouldn't follow me back, man.
Labada boodity bly. Flobada beedly doodly dido. Oh, she does follow me. Ha ha. So there you go. I was not entirely sure though.
What about
My
number
wife
2?
followed
What
me on
about me?
Instagram or not?
I mean, they're like,
Yeah.
Oh, your boy Justin said happy birthday. Your boy.
What'd you say?
Your boy Justin McKee told me happy birthday.
Oh. Number 3, trending. The details are starting to come in on Disney and their streaming service that's going to go up against Netflix.
Yeah, they're trying to be that competition.
Yeah, so basically if there's any Disney stuff on Netflix now, that won't be there.
Yeah.
When this
Good thing
all
I
goes down.
watch all of them that I can. I watched Extremely Goofy movie the other day. It'll be gone in no time.
Lion King needs to be on there because it's not on Netflix, and I'm mad.
Yeah. Well,
my
it'll probably
favorite.
be on the Disney one.
Good.
So
You gonna laugh at me
late
'cause I watched it?
2019, including live-action Dumbo, Captain Marvel, Frozen 2, Toy Story 4, all the Avengers movies, new Star Wars movies. They're doing a Lady and the Tramp remake, apparently.
Oh, wow.
So they'll have all of that stuff. They're going to make a live-action Star Wars series as well that they're going to spend $100 million on for 10 episodes.
Oh.
Just 10.
Yeah.
Wow.
So they are going all in on this.
For real.
They've also teased that they're going to charge less than Netflix.
Ooh, that's an incentive, man.
Uh-huh. To try to get everybody
a lot
to
of people
jump
gonna have
over.
to keep both. If I ever got it, I would have both. I wouldn't just completely throw away Netflix because
Yeah.
there's stuff that Netflix has Disney won't have. So.
Well, you have 1 year to decide because
Okay.
it's going to be late 2019 is
All
the
right.
rumor, so it's
Plenty
on
of
the
time.
way, but it's going to be chock full of stuff.
Number 2.
Number 2, trending. Freddie Mac, are you getting excited for the return of This Is Us?
Oh, yeah. Around the corner. What,
Yeah.
September something?
Couple weeks.
Yeah. I'm hyped.
This Is Us Season 3, according to this, is going to spend a lot of time in Vietnam with Jack and his brother.
Okay.
Does that mean something to you?
It does.
Okay.
There's so many different storylines. The last season, a lot of it was focused on Kate, the 3 kids, but adults now.
Gotcha.
And focusing on their childhood and stuff. So,
And-
I mean,
and
so many different ways you
Pardon
can go.
my ignorance. Correct me if I'm wrong. Jack, the main character, he's technically dead.
Yes,
We-
that
but
is
we
not a
know
spoiler.
this.
We know this, and you just don't know how for a long time. And then pretty sure they told us last season how. But there's so much to his backstory that we don't know still. And
So they
it's-
fill in the backstory, so it's it bounces all over the place.
Yeah, it does.
KT, are you a This Is Us person?
I've seen one episode.
Okay, and you
haven't continued watching? What the heck is wrong with you?
I don't know. I need to get on that bandwagon though. It
It's
seems like
good.
it's really good.
There's a lot of This Is Us fans, especially in this area, and we all talk.
Are you someone who likes to weep openly while watching television and movies?
Yes.
Oh well, there you go. Then.
There you
Knock
go. It's
yourself
perfect
out.
for you. Come on over to the club.
Number 1.
If now I will on This Is Us, is it when season 3 comes in? Would you tell someone they could just start watching right at season 3, or do they need all
I'd
of it?
recommend starting from the beginning.
Okay.
On Hulu. That's
Okay.
where the other seasons are. So just catch up.
I feel like I know everything because of all the spoilers online.
That
I feel like I'll
too.
just start
That's
where
the
it's
problem.
season 3.
No, just
I don't got time.
no. You got time. Make
You
time.
definitely have time.
You can do it.
Okay.
You can do it. Come
okay, I
on.
have time.
You don't even have a boyfriend. I mean, come on. You have time.
You got time.
That's true.
It's not a dig. It's just a
Netflix
just a
and chill by
reality.
myself.
How many hours in a week? What is it? 150 or something like that?
160 something.
160. You
All
got
right,
time.
I'll start it today.
Number 1, McDonald's is giving out one McGold card.
Ooh.
Free food for life.
KT's hype right now. Oh, it's so
All right,
exciting.
just because you don't want it, fine, get out of here. You don't get to. You don't. What about the status?
That's a ticket to get fat.
No, it is not.
Yes,
you be nice to our friends at McDonald's.
We love McDonald's.
I do too.
It's
They're nice
good,
people
but
with nice food.
Just because you can't contain yourself, that's fine. But I am. If you win,
Right.
you get 2 free meals a week for the next 50 years.
Wow.
I like it.
Uh huh.
All right, well, y'all go ahead.
I think it's just to be able to have that card. You know, to be able to
Yeah.
flash that gold card.
People flash their Starbucks cards all around when they hit platinum, whatever, gold status, whatever
so how do you
status
win
they
it?
have
How
over
do you
there.
get it?
You have to order food with their mobile app anytime in the next 2 weeks, and then they'll pick one winner, and they'll let you know if you won.
All right, get to downloading, Freddie.
I already have it. So I do.
Oh,
I'm gonna
okay.
do it. I want to win.
Yep, see?
Watch
It's already
what'll
there.
happen. I'll have it. I'll win it. I'll lose my wallet.
Yeah, there you go.
Like, oh my God, I lost the gold card.
Crazy.
And then someone will return my wallet empty. And
Yeah.
I will find that person. Whoever stole my gold card, I'll
Find
be
you.
ready. Strong Mom shout outs are next. Salute a strong mom in your life. Winner a $100 Medi Spa gift card and chocolates from Chocolate Paper. K92radio.com now. All right.
Yeah, they always give away like free fries or free stuff. We had stuff in the scoop club before or whatever. So I had to. I don't always get the chance to get over there, but yeah, they always give away free stuff.
Can't eat there every day.
No. There was a guy.
I probably eat it like once every 2 months or something like that. Maybe.
Yeah, like a few weeks ago, I was on my way home from a wedding. I just had a taste for some fries, McDonald's fries specifically. So I stopped over. Yeah, it just tastes good. They didn't live up to the hype. They didn't have enough salt on them, but they were good. Yeah, same amount of grease and all that, but not enough salt. They were hot, fresh out, but somebody slipping out here. Honey, girl, like you.
Rolling. Aw. Ooh, ah. All right. All right, podcast. We do a podcast, KT, and we're doing it right now. She's new to
We're
all
on
this.
here.
So is this on? Yes, it is.
Right.
It's Angry Zack's Angry Podcast. You never get to rest.
I don't know what this is.
You never get to go pee. We are the show that we share one giant colostomy bag together, and
you go.
that's it. Or one
Okay.
big pee bucket, just right here in the corner of the room.
That's all love,
It's
man.
how we bond. It's Angry Zack's Angry Podcast. Today, it's plain and simple. I am fed up with the cost of everything.
The cost of everything. Things aren't just too expensive.
Yes. There's
Things
too
that
many,
shouldn't be.
Too many things that are absurdly expensive, as if it's just no big deal to drop. It started with $15 on a cocktail at a hotel bar. I mean, when a beer is $10, come on.
That's too much. Beer. And right. It's not like a cocktail. It's not a mixed drink. Beer is what it is. Cocktails can be done wrong. And so you're paying $15 for something that's not worth nowhere near $15.
Cranberry vodka. That's crazy.
It's
That's
almost
DC.
it's hard to mess up, but trust me, I'm almost never had a very good gin and tonic from a bar.
Right. From like a hotel bar.
The first-
those like
yeah.
shady
Oh, yeah.
bars.
They
You go
don't
to
really
a real
care.
bar, you'll get a good drink.
At a good bar, yes. Zach's house, yes.
Yeah,
And I'm not even
exactly.
a gin and tonic person, but he makes a really good one.
And I'll charge
There's
anything.
That's
There's a
true.
few bars around town here that I like, but $15.
I was so tempted
No.
just to be a stain. Of course, it would never work and it would cause an incident, but I'd do it anyway. And I'd probably go viral is to you buy a drink and have it say $15. So I would write tip minus $5, total 10. Because that's how much it should cost.
Yeah,
Right.
seriously.
That's the other thing. It's like someone cracks open a beer, hands it to you for $10, and then they want another $2 up your butt. Your tip was in there already. You charge too much, therefore you don't get any more.
Gratuity included.
Oh my! And it's everything. I got to get new tires.
Oh, that can be pricey.
That's $1,000. It's $1,000 right there.
Yeah,
Just wipe it right off.
4 new tires?
Uh-huh.
Because what I did for a long time to save some money was buy 2 new tires at a time.
And then just drive on, like on a
rotate.
wheelie? You do a wheelie. And then,
like
you,
Meek Mill.
Stop.
For a little wheelie down Broadway,
Get
Main
you
Street.
arrested.
I know.
That's why rappers do that. It's to save on tires.
Exactly.
Okay, see, now
Instead
that
of
makes
1,000, only 500.
Right, man. See, this is why they're ballers and they can have big gold chains because
There
they
you go.
save on tires. That's what it is.
Just rotate the 2 to the front or whatever.
It
and the
always
new tires
feels
on the
like
back or
like
whatever.
so many things in life are just it's just always $1,000. Like anyone can just drop $1,000 on random things all the time.
Man, it costs to look good. Why is weave $500?
I know, man.
Extensions are $500.
What's crazy about the weave stuff is because Monica does this too. She'll buy this expensive weave or a wig or whatever. That's just the hair.
I know.
That doesn't.
Yes.
That's not the installment price.
No,
Right.
No, it's
That's
not the
not what you pay to
installment
get-
price, and it's not the style price. Okay,
it's not a
so
tip.
total, you're almost spending like $1,000 just to get your hair done.
On a weave.
Right,
and she said weave, not weed, which is way cheaper than this damn weed. Weed's a good deal in
I know.
comparison.
If I had to choose
And
between
then-
the two,
So I've
the
heard.
answer's
And then
obvious.
us black girls, we get it done like every month.
Oh, my
you know,
God.
So
No
it
wonder
just
you're broke
costs.
all the time.
Listen, it's hard out here.
You need to look good, Zach. It's hard out here.
I
It's
know.
hard to look good.
Extensions.
And man, I'm telling you, once y'all have kids in your life, forget it.
Yeah.
Everything is ridiculous.
Yeah.
My daughter has a camp she wants to go to next year. It's a sleepaway camp.
Oh boy.
Do you know how much this camp costs?
Yeah, because they got to pay for food and lodging. What is it?
$500.
$3,000.
500. It's like
I was
500
way
a day.
$3,000 for a camp. Oh no, you gonna camp at home?
I know. I mean, and they want to.
I'll
They want to
make
go
a
to
camp.
a trip to Disney for a family of 4 is like $8,000. I mean, how the hell do you even?
Yeah.
How do you?
Yeah.
No.
And they say it's worth it. Like I'm trying to plan with my in-laws now, Disney cruise for next year. And it's just crazy expensive. I can't even think of the amount off the top of my head. At least like $2,000 a person. Like just insane amount, something
Right.
like that. I'm like, but they say it's worth it because
Oh,
their
it better
family's
be.
been
That's
before. I'm like,
crazy.
it better be. They treat you like a king and like a queen. They
Man.
better.
Mickey,
Well, that's funny.
Mickey better come in. Give me a
Yeah.
little something else there, please.
I'm going to Cancun for only $522, like all inclusive. So that's
Yeah.
crazy that's all that, and I'm going to Cancun.
Right, but she's going as a 64-year-old man's date for the week. You know, that's that's what she had to do.
And you got a sugar daddy.
You got to
man.
do some things in order to get a deal
Yeah,
like that.
There you go.
Yeah, it's not to say that there's not deals out there, but then blanket-wise, it's just stuff. I don't understand how, we're in this world where your boss loves to claim, can't pay you anymore, blah, blah, blah. And then the world acts like we're all rich. I mean, have we even discussed how much college costs now?
Don't even get me started. I'm
Right.
paying that off until I die.
Up and up and up and up and up. And what'd you major in?
Digital media.
See how stupid that was?
Like,
What a waste.
I honestly didn't need it for this.
Yeah,
I know.
You
I'm
learned some
pissed.
stuff, but I mean,
I know.
look at your career. You didn't necessarily need it.
When we have interns, and I try to be helpful with the interns as much as I can, and I don't want to tell anyone what to do with their life. I don't want to be the person that says, no, you can't do that or don't do this, because they can do whatever the hell they want, or at least try, of course. But I at least try to give them advice. But, when they come in here and they say, well, I'm majoring in communications, and I think,
Yeah.
Yeah.
all right, cool.
You feel like it's your
Cool.
civil duty to let them know. Hey, are you sure? Maybe do business communication.
Well,
you don't necessarily
I always
you know?
tell them, and you can. The other thing is they never listen. So, but you can take the
Yeah.
advice for what it's worth. If you're a kid and you're listening to this, and you're in college, you major in whatever the heck you want. Okay, I don't care if it's tuba. If that's what inspires you, then go ahead and major in tuba and knock yourself out. But I highly, 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 highly recommend minoring in business. Just,
Get
just
you some
minor in
business
business. Learn that stuff. You know what I minored in? Sport studies.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, you know
Now
what
you're
that
the
got
king
me?
of your fantasy
Nowhere.
football
Yeah,
league now.
exactly. That's true. Well, it did give me something. I don't know.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
A little bit of money.
Exactly. Well, you know what? I changed my mind then. Forget it.
That's
Fine, then I will.
I mean, communications is like good if you're gonna be like on CNN.
Yeah, and no still, because it's like, I mean, you need sometimes, and that's the thing, the sucky thing about internships, the new way, because it didn't always used to be this way, where you have to be getting college credit to have this internship, right? If you didn't need an internship, you could have just got the internship, but also be studying something else or whatever the case, and still get that job at CNN. I mean, if you have the experience and all of that crazy stuff, because it's always like, oh, you need 5 years of experience. How the hell am I going to get that? I just graduated, and this is a bottom level, entry level
right.
position. Where the hell is 5 years of experience going to come from?
I don't know. It's always a great question.
So that's what my thing was. I was trying to like help younger students than me was get an internship while you're in college. Do as much hands-on as you can. Work at the college station. Do whatever you can while you're in school. That way you have something. Maybe it's not professional, quote-unquote, experience, but
yeah,
better than nothing.
All right, peeps, have a lovely day. I got to go do the viral audio and start recording things for the next day, teasing things and whatever. So have a good one. We'll catch you live tomorrow. Brand new Anger Diary and other stuff. Bye.
Bye.